you can just do like a quick recap. Like, you're real good at those recaps. Give Michael the Lem treatment.
Sound is good now.
Sound is good now? Well,
do you want
something Route 66, Christmas, Santa don't do it this year.
We're decked out in Christmas. Fuck Santa. Hello,
Alvin doesn't like Christmas, but he's Canadian.
He knows what he did.
Michael, cool guy.
Not really. How about you, Ash?
Hi.
Ash, yeah, who are you?
Cool guy Ashley here. I play Sayoni, sorceress. She blasts. When I'm not playing Sayoni, I'm making stuff and hawking it on the internet. Here's a new thing I got. It's a little raptor. It's not gonna focus, but he's there. Trust me. Maybe.
I love that one.
It's
totally a dinosaur though.
It's totally a dinosaur. It's a pin. So
everybody likes dinosaurs.
Yeah. I restocked my otter keychains. Everybody loves those. You can find that at Pixelbun Studios on Etsy, Instagram, Patreon. I got some cool stuff going on Patreon. That's about it.
Perfect. Thank you. Alvin. Who can say what it was gonna be? It could have been anyone I was gonna single out, but let's go with Alvin. Did you just George Washington us?
Wow, he did. He totally did.
No, go ahead. No, it's okay. It's okay. It's okay. Go. Please continue.
No. Wait. There might be more muted.
What? Oh, Alvin, you're muted, I think. You gotta...
Jesus.
Your input. You gotta do input and output.
He did put the input. That's what he said.
That's okay. We don't need to hear him.
Is it there now?
But everybody saw you, George Washington.
I don't know what that means. Like I was saying, I'm Canadian.
You've just told us more about yourself than I think you've ever done before in these little intros, and I love that for you.
The reason for the sound problems is because Alvin got a new headset to replace his broken one. And since it's a different brand, it replaced all the software again, and I missed some of them. Anyways, I'm Alvin, and I am playing as Olak, the half-orc war priest of Gorum, who apparently got jumped in an alleyway. Not the first time this happened to Alvin.
Hardly know
him. What else? Ooh, exciting thing that happened today. Yesterday, I got into a car accident. You guys should all wear your seatbelts. It's a very important thing to do.
You were wearing your seatbelt, right?
Of course. Otherwise, I wouldn't be fully all here yet.
Oh.
Yeah, I would like to point out that he said exciting thing happened today. I was in a car accident yesterday. So what happened today that was exciting?
No,
He realized he's still alive.
Yeah, he probably snapped out of it. Came out of the concussion.
Just as he spoke.
There was no concussion, I think. No.
I'm glad that you're safe, Alvin.
Sincerely, I'm sorry that happened.
Yeah, it was fun. It was exciting. I got a free ride out of it.
I love that optimism. Absolutely love that. Can you give us some car-related trivia?
Not really good with cars.
How about boats?
They tend to have 4 wheels, except for boats. I don't think they really have wheels.
I think you can tag
me. I'm getting some subliminal messaging that maybe Michael has something to contribute.
Boats have at least 2 wheels, maybe 1, usually.
You know what? Jolly Jonathan, I'll tag you in for this. Go on.
Oh, awesome. Well, here's a a bit of trivia. Did you know that currently, and for every model before it, the rubbish that is the Ford Mustang still has leaf springs? Which, if you don't know what that is, they're what's on carriages.
Oh, that's so cool.
That's awesome.
No, it's garbage. It's absolute garbage. And so is what happened to Lewis Hamilton last weekend, but maybe we should just leave that guy.
don't have any clue what you just said.
I don't
But
know
all
what any
right.
of those means.
I just said American cars are rubbish, and the F1 championship was, decided by a terrible decision.
Like the video, like the N64 game?
No, Tim. No.
Oh.
F1
Well,
is racing.
yeah, it was a racing game. Isn't that what
Yeah,
Captain
no,
Falcon's
it's an
from?
actual real life.
Oh.
Okay.
Yeah, but it's different than American racing because they can go in more than one direction. Requires a sophisticated
Yeah,
mind.
NASCAR is trash, and I will not be taking that statement back.
You
I mean,
are
I'm
correct,
with
and
it.
I
I'm
am
with you on
behind
that.
you.
NASCAR
I
is
don't
like
care how much
hockey
you
with
drink, 500 left-hand
cars.
turns is boring.
There's some spicy opinions for y'all. Thank you. Saraha.
Hi. I still think NASCAR is trash. I'm Saraha. I play Kyra. She's a cleric. She would probably think NASCAR is trash also if it existed in Galarian.
I feel like she'd try to convince NASCAR fans to like do something more important with their lives.
She'd guilt them into it. For
She
sure.
would.
I guess when I'm not doing that, I don't really know what I'm doing. Working, playing games. I don't know. I'm wearing a D&D related Christmas sweater, so it has. Yeah, I can't really see because my camera's got a blur thing. There's a D20, and there's like it says High Roller on it. It's got like there's a beholder that we thought was a soot sprite, and a bunch of dice and books, and there's like arrows. There's a lot of stuff on it. I haven't even looked at it all yet, but yeah.
I might need a link to that later.
I don't remember where I got it, but I'll try to find it.
Thank you.
I have Boromir.
Well, yeah, you got to show that. Ashlow's going to be loving this shit. I hope Ashlow enjoys all of this. You know he's here for the shirts.
He always has great shirts.
That's true.
He needs a Boromir one.
It would not surprise me if he's got one of those, to be honest, of some kind. That man has a lot of shirts. All right, I've been teasing long enough. Ava.
You're really funny. I actually thoroughly enjoyed going last-ish this time. So, hi, I'm Ava. I also have a Christmas picture. Can you guys discuss whether this is an alpaca or a llama? Because I really don't know, but, like, let's not get it into my soup 1 second.
It's an alpaca. It looks like it thinks it's hilarious. It has, like, a sense of personality in the face. That's how you know it's an alpaca.
Yeah, okay,
Makes me nervous. Don't like it.
But it's really soft. Oh, I'm sorry you don't like my Christmas sweatshirt. But I'm still gonna wear it. I also have. On that too. Okay, I have egg drop soup and orange chicken. So before you guys ask me what I'm eating, because I'm usually eating, I play Faya, the human witch. I did not summon like a demon hag witch thing, or
Yeah, because she's a native outsider and not a true outsider, therefore not summoned. Technically, you reanimated her.
I can't banish her.
Is
that what I'm learning?
That is correct.
You could temporarily banish her.
Not in
I deal with all my problems. Okay.
Okay, so also I play Faye the Human Witch, and sometimes I give Dodgy a really sassy personality that Tim helps me with, and then I have a demi-plane with my own lab for cloning. When I'm not doing all that, I'm playing lately Dead by Daylight and 7 Days to Die on stream, which is... What corner am I in? Which is here at Avarichu. And, also, I spent a lot of money on my nails, so here.
Okay, I'm noticing a pattern. Yeah. You play Dead by Daylight. You are interested in collecting skins. You wear alpaca sweaters, and you have murderer nails. And you collect dead bodies in the games you play.
Oh,
are you secretly an alien?
Yes.
Okay, called it.
Yeah. I shed my skin every night. Yeah, I shed my skin every night. And then, is there anything else? Oh yeah. I'll be streaming a lot this week because I don't work until Friday. Hope to see you. That's it.
Do you still have any cruel channel point redemptions on your channel? Like anything that's really...
I do actually.
Say someone has like 150,000 points. And
I think it's 200,000 for Subnautica.
Oh, okay. I will keep on saving them. Thank you.
Yes.
All right. Thank you so much. Thank you.
You're welcome.
And I am Askell Archer.
Wait. Who are you?
Askell Archer.
Okay. Yeah.
That's me. I am the game master for tonight's game. I will be playing all of the NPCs, the reanimated giant witches from ancient Aslants. I play that pretty lady with the wolf heads and the tentacles that you can see on screen. I play all the bad guys, the NPCs, the shopkeepers, various animate furniture, pretty much anything along those lines. And I also take the adventure from Shattered Star. I present it to our players, and I try my best to make it exciting, spicy, and fresh. But also slightly survivable, but that, if a PC has to die in the name of progress, well, it is Christmas. So, that being said, Alvin, would you kindly do the thing?
Which one? Oh.
The spider people. Oh wait, what?
Yeah.
Nope, not spider people. Hello, welcome back.
They are the spider people.
No, what? Not. I mean, that's other stuff. That's totally not. What? Hello, Master
We're
Bard.
talking about
will you please recap us? What's been happening? Where are we at?
Yeah.
Sure, I'd be happy to. To start off with, NASCAR is trash, and I'm not afraid to say it either because I live in a street that requires a right-hand turn.
I'll second that in solidarity with you.
So
as
there's
someone
that.
who grew up on a NASCAR farm, I am very offended.
Yeah, too bad. That's checks out. All right. Well, what's been happening? Well, it's been quite a ride. This group of people in various iterations has been all over the place. They've been to Kaer Maga, they've been to Winson Abbey, they've been to some terrible place with Larry called Lang. It was really awful. And they've been out looking for a thing. Actually, they've been looking for 7 things, 7 shards related to an artifact called the Shattered Star, which apparently is very important. And some very important people thought we should go find the bits and bring them back. And that is what we did. So we've been doing that, and when we got back, there was a bit of a kerfuffle because we don't seem to quite know what to do with it, except that we don't want to do with it what everybody else wants us to do with it. So we decided that we weren't gonna, and we've been talking about that a lot. And last time we got together, we talked about it some more, and then all of a sudden, there was some high drama at the church, and Kyra went to go lay some smackdown, but it turned out she was so awesome she had to lay no smackdown at all to lay a smackdown. It was pretty amazing, and you should watch it if you haven't seen it. It was really good stuff. And after that little situation was dealt with, Kyra and Thea went to check on the 2 little orphans, and then they went on a magical ride together to a terrible place. Yes. And I don't want to spoil it because maybe everybody wants to tune in and watch what happens.
That's fair. I guess that's kind of where we left off, isn't it?
Yeah, I think so.
Only one other note I would mention is that our good friend Olak also was in a little bit of what we might call in the biz a pickle. having been out on his own, was it shopping for something? You were shopping, right? Yeah, you were buying Shoanti war paint. You discovered, and this is where we're going to pick up, so I'll actually segue right in nicely. Let's just cut up that music. As you were about to return to Hydemarch Manor or to the inn or, to do Olak things one doesn't simply question, you noticed someone on the rooftop watching you, and the moonlight glinting off of steel. And their crossbow loaded and trained on you. You had cast Airwalk and started charging up toward the rooftop toward them, and that's where we are now going to pick up.
Yes.
So, Olak, I'm going to need you to roll initiative.
Which one?
Just you.
Fine.
This is probably fine. What do you got?
Yeah, 5.
5. That's not great.
But it's Olak great.
Okay. So, now the music kicks in. Okay, well, too late. Combat time. You were charging up into the air, and as soon as you do, the individual, you can see that they're cloaked with sort of a night blue cloak. They turn about on the rooftop and make a dash, running along the crown of the building and then leaping over an alleyway, tucking and rolling on the next roof over, and then sort of sliding down the slant and dropping into the alley beside it. What do you do?
Come on. Give me a spell.
At present, they are out of your line of sight, though they have not used stealth, so you do still know where they are.
I'm gonna give myself a speed buff. Give me a second. With fervor, I will be casting Blessings of Fervor.
Oh.
And I will increase my speed by 30 feet.
Okay.
I will be running after them.
Staying in the air, or are you going to go onto the rooftops?
I'm staying in the air. Do I have
Okay.
sight of them?
Not at present, though they moved about 60 feet, it looks like, is their speed, before dropping down into the alleyway. You know that, they wouldn't have had time. They just dropped out of your sight. So if you go over the alley, you can look down and see them. But it is pretty narrow and confined. You were in the Verizian district section of Beacon Hill. Nope, Beacon Point. There it is. That's the one. Beacon Point. Sorry, I got there eventually.
Oh. Bunk.
You're in sort of that dark area here.
Fine, I will attempt to double move towards the direction.
Okay. What would your speed be?
Total would be... It would be 50.
50? Okay, so they're slightly starting to gain on you, but because you're going through the air and they have to move around obstacles, you're basically keeping pace. You're about 10 feet behind them, sort of just running as hard as you can through the air. They're starting to get ahead, and then they'll duck around a corner. There is a point where you can't really see their face through the cloak that they have pulled low, but they look back at you. You can see them turn to see you're coming. They are going to... actually, they're going to risk taking a shot at you with that crossbow.
Are they now?
Yep. That is 30. Nope. Yes, 30 exactly to hit.
Nope.
Okay. It's the bolt just sort of ping right off of your steel armor as you're running, and you see the figure just toss the crossbow and then run even harder. They're going to run another 60 feet However, okay. As they're trying to run deeper into the district, kind of heading toward the warehousing, an avenue full of warehouses and like industry along the riverfront. Well, I guess it's kind of a riverfront over there. Along the waterfront. How about that? Because it kind of sea turns into river. Along the waterfront, they're making for that direction. Unfortunately, one of the late night workers, there's somebody who seems to be carrying in boxes to a busy tavern through the back door. The individual crashes into this individual, sending them careening into the boxes, sending open wine bottles, or an open box of wine bottles, liqueur, ale, meat, etc., just sending it scattering all over the alleyway. The would-be assassin sort of staggers, is going to try to not fall, does not fall, but is slowed and only ends up making it about 40 feet instead of 50 full feet.
Do we have a straightway?
Yes, but they will have a little bit of cover just because of like the things hanging over the alley and different construction going on in this area.
That's all I need. Olak's gonna charge with a bull rush.
Okay.
Can I see him be towards him?
Yeah. Go ahead.
28.
28.
30 total.
30 total. Oh, yeah. +2 for Bull Rush. Yep. That actually is going to just barely succeed. That right on the money succeeds. So you slam into them, sending them forward 5 feet, not knocking them prone or anything, but it definitely like sends them like windmilling a little bit. You have dark vision, so for a moment, kind of turns back and is looking at you. I'm gonna have you make a freebie perception check. There does seem to be some magic at work veiling them, but you're at point blank range with dark vision. Maybe you can still see through.
I'd like to get a whiff of them too.
Sure, I'll account for that in the perception.
Perception. Where's my perception? 13. 19.
19. You still can't see under the cowl, and worse, they have no scent whatsoever, in that it is completely masked.
Does that? Okay.
A professional.
That's my turn.
Okay. They are going to use a standard action to disengage. They're going to use their move action to move 90 feet. Literally, and it's a straight shot. They go out into the street and run straight toward a warehouse, slamming into the door. It doesn't open, and then just sort of gliding along the side, running for the wall, and is going to try to vault over the low like fence into the warehouse yard. They kind of get caught on the top, and for a moment, you almost catch up. Like you're hot on his ass. You can almost reach a foot before he's able to clamber over, and you can hear as he hits the dirt on the other side. What do you do?
How far?
I mean, you're airwalking. You could go right over if you want.
Yeah. How far away is he from me?
So he moved 90 feet that round.
Okay. Wait. I need to get more movement. Give me a second. Oh, can I use that? Oh, can I quicken blessing? Sorry, my character sheet is slowed down.
Oh, good.
Isn't that pretty much the norm with your character sheet?
Yeah, it's because you've got all
Too
those
many
spells
buffs.
on there.
Too many
I
buffs.
actually removed some of those spells.
You need to remove more.
Look, not everyone has 30 spell slots that they can just...
I'm not the one who keeps bringing that up. It's everyone but me. Just saying.
That's because we don't have 30 spell slots. You know, this would have been a perfect time to have my flame steed summoned.
No, you just have like 300 spells to choose from at all times.
I mean, honestly, I've got money on you just fucking Kool-Aid Manning it through the wall at this point.
How far away is he from me?
So he moved 90 feet, assuming you're continue. I mean, so it's up to you what you want to do, but he only just made it. Actually, it wouldn't even be 90 feet since he used 40 feet. No, I'm sorry, 20 feet to climb. So it'd be 70 feet from you, and then just on the other side of a wooden wall that sort of creates a yard where equipment from the warehouse is stored.
There we go. There we go. I'm gonna wall him off. Wall of stone.
I mean, there's already a wall between you and them.
No, I'm gonna wall him off from any other direction but towards me.
Do you need to have line of sight where you're putting that wall of stone?
Do I? I don't think I do.
I don't see anything mentioning it. So yeah, so you're just kind of guessing he's on the other side. You have, what's the range? Medium? Oh yeah. Yeah, so you definitely can't see it, or maybe you can just kind of see the yard, but it's enough from a distance to just create a wall of stone around from the wall, like boxing them in.
I will run after them. Again, total movement is 50 feet.
Okay. Okay. Running over, you arrive at the yard. You can see that your walled-in fence is mostly effective, with one exception. The door into the warehouse itself is open and accessible from where you boxed him in. There's no other way out. That's the good news. He is boxed himself into that warehouse. What would you like to do?
I'm gonna cast Iron Skin on myself and I'm gonna walk in there.
Okay.
With
Walking
fervor.
in, you can see the warehouse is pretty sizable. It's about 80 feet in length, give or take. Maybe 2/3 of that in width. You can see that there are wooden beams set on kind of at each third of the way in the width of the warehouse to support the ceiling about 30 feet above. The doors that he came through are like barn doors. You know, they're very large double doors that kind of swing open. They're meant to fit wagons through here. The entire left-hand third of the warehouse, though, has a second floor. Like, there is a wooden platform and there's just all kinds of boxes stacked on the platform and below it. There's also a single wooden office off to the right. The floor is mud and straw, and you can see that all the walls of this warehouse are stone. The would-be assassin is in the middle of the warehouse, just kind of doubled over, back to you, just panting. Kind of straightens up and turns. Olak of Trunau.
Yeah.
I expected more. You still can't see his face, though. What do you do?
How far is he?
From you now, about 30 feet. He's in the almost the center of the warehouse.
I'm gonna walk up to him with my sword in one hand.
Okay. Closing to melee distance, or?
Yeah.
Well, so a few things happen here. Readied actions.
Okay.
First of all, when you're at about 10 feet from this individual, he is going to take his cloak and throw it into the air. And as he does so, it becomes a cloud of red smoke that sort of engulfs him, like a shroud, like a red shroud, if you will, while also drawing 2 sawtoothed sabers. And you can see that this individual under the cloak looks something like this.
Yup.
I don't even know who they are.
No, it's Red Mantis shit.
Second.
I looked up and saw Red Mantis, yeah.
Second, you hear the very, like, just a very subtle sound, just a little click, and then a hiss, and suddenly an individual up on the platform who you hadn't noticed up to this point throws something that's spewing smoke down onto the ground at your feet. Another one, literally like clinging to one of the columns at the point where the column meets the ceiling, throws a second one, and these 2 little gas grenades land at your feet, spewing smoke around you. I need you to make 2 fortitude saves, please, and then I can move you to the map.
It was a trap.
Yeah.
When did you get that, Alvin? At what point did you were like, oh, this is a trap?
26 and 40.
Oops. Okay. Good news. You have made both saves against the 2 gas grenades. Why can't you see? It shouldn't be hidden. There should be no dynamic lighting here. I don't understand why. What? Why? Why can't you see? Oh, there it is. Okay. Good. So I guess that makes it your turn. As you see these 3, let me actually have him facing the right direction. You see these 3 humanoids dressed like bugs, each of them wielding twin sawtoothed sabers, facing you with their strange, off-putting black eyes, bug eyes.
What's how high is the second floor?
The shelving over there, that is about 15 feet up. It's halfway up to the ceiling.
Okay.
And the map isn't perfect. Disregard those stairs. Those would be ladders. There would be like 1 ladder. I didn't have a perfect map. It was the best I could work with.
So, kind of figured this might end up being useful.
The plan for your plan, Tim.
I'm using waveform with my swift action.
You transform into a wave of frothing water. What the fuck? Up to 15 feet wide and 15 feet tall as space permits. And then surge forth in a straight line in the direction of your choice. Which direction would you like to go?
So I see all of them, right?
You see 3 of them.
15 feet tall, 15 feet wide. You know what? Let's go to this wall right here.
Okay, under the shelving or above it?
I'm gonna surge upwards to them since I have airwalk.
Got it. Okay.
So I believe I pull this dude as well on to the north.
Take 4d6 points of bludgeoning damage and are knocked prone. Wait, what?
Successful reflex save. Prevents
oh, okay. Okay, sure. Add +1 to whatever he rolls because he is currently hasted. Well, 19, I'm assuming, is not going to beat your DC.
No, that beats my DC.
Does it?
Yeah. And I believe that also gets the other one.
Okay. Add +1 to that. Yeah. Okay, so both of them like sort of do a cartwheel backflip, like flipping onto one hand and then back to their feet away from your water as you blast past them, moving with supernatural grace and speed.
Are those? How high is that window, by the way?
There are no windows in here.
Oh, no windows?
Map imperfect,
Okay.
yeah. It would also be pitch dark in here.
I'm just kind of hoping they kind of get buried into the, under all the rubble and stuff.
Okay, going like under boxes and the stuff stacked in here?
Yes, sir.
Okay, got it. Perfect.
And I do think they take the damage as well.
They have evasion.
Oh.
Yeah.
That's only for knock prone, though, not the damage. It's not tab.
Prevents... Yes, okay, you're right. They do still take the damage. You're absolutely correct. 18 points of damage. Okay. So you blast them, but they both land back on their feet.
And for my action, I'm gonna call the other one that didn't get affected to get over here.
Okay. It is now their turn. The one who you're taunting... So you're out of the water form, right? Yep. No, duration...
1 round. Instantaneous. It's done.
Different spell. Maiden's Command. Isn't that I thought you already used your standard action.
No, I used... Since it's a swift action for the waveform.
Okay, so you're saying approach, so they get a will save.
Yes, sir.
All right. So as you say this, add 2 because +2 versus enchantment. 18. What's the DC?
12.
Oh, yeah. Okay. That one looks at you and then reaches into a pouch, takes out some kind of like a little stick of some kind, and then throws it on the ground, and you hear a little snap, and then suddenly the ground is on fire. And you see the fire beginning to spread along all of the straw, running up the walls, engulfing all of the walls and door of this place in flames.
But the floor just got wet.
It's kerosene.
No!
Olak might not have done this, but I know Alvin has seen literally this exact scenario once before.
Yep.
That's that one's turn. I guess move action. He is going to skitter like a spider across the ceiling to over here, staying on the ceiling. This one is going to run over here, clamber up the ladder, moving to this point, and then is going to use standard action to take some kind of a vial of something and throw it at you. I'm going to need you to make a fortitude save as more gas begins spewing around you.
Fortitude save.
Mm-hmm.
I don't think they like you.
You make that save. They thought they knew who they were dealing with, but honestly...
If it's someone else with all that.
Mm-hmm. The last one, the one over here, is going to rush over here and begin weaving and sort of doing this little dance with the sawtooth sabers. A very hypnotic dance.
Begun!
And Olak, I'm going to need you to make a will save. 23. Okay. For a moment, the way he's moving and spinning with these blades is fascinating, and you can feel your senses sort of wavering and starting to black out. But some part of you, some internal fury, burns away all of the calm and the fascination, and you resist the prayer attack for this point in time. I guess that is all. Is that all three of them? Yeah, that's all three of them. So it's your turn. Also, the whole area is now in flames. I might have a token for that, but at the start of each turn, make a reflex save.
right now.
Leave.
I'm probably gonna take it. 25.
25? Okay, you do not catch fire yet. There we go.
Well, you know, that's not the greatest strategy for Olak, because Olak's partied with a pyromaniac, and what does he always prepare now?
Yeah, it's true.
Resist energy.
So, what do you do?
Swift action.
Mhm.
Resist energy.
Okay. You gain resist energy.
To fire.
30.
Yes, sir.
Okay.
And I will move 15 feet to that one in front of me here.
Okay.
Was he the one that was dancing?
Yes.
And I will do a vital strike power attack with my greatsword.
Oops. Okay. So you
30.
advance on this one, swinging hard. 29,
32.
or I'm sorry, 32 is going to hit. For how much damage?
Total is
Oh, that was my good
56.
D20. 56 damage.
Mm-hmm.
Ow. Okay. Well, that hurts. You knock this individual clean out of the prayer dance that they were doing. But that was only one. You only get one attack this round, right?
Yes.
That was it?
Yep.
Okay. So he kind of grunts and looks like you hurt him pretty bad there. For their turn, that one is going to cast defensively.
It is suffering from continuous damage.
Is it? Why?
My vital strike is the improved one from Gorham.
Oh, all right. But that's a natural
Damn.
20.
Shakes fist.
As he begins casting, something in the flames begins to shift, and you see the fire kind of coalescing into a form. And that form solidifies into the shape of a giant red mantis. And then he's going to take a 5-foot step off the edge, dropping 15 feet to the floor below. But it was an intentional drop, therefore you negate the first 10 feet, therefore no damage. So kind of landing cat-like, but still clutching the side where you clove pretty hard into them. They do heal 1 hit point at the start of their turn, though. I forgot to do that, as does this one. Gotta love that red shroud. Speaking of red shrouds, each of these two is going to throw another gas grenade at you. So I need you to make 2 more fortitude saves.
How many do they have?
3 each.
I'm gonna say at least 2.
They did know who they were coming for. They just were really hoping you would stop rolling 41s.
26. There. Is that good enough for you?
Yep. You've resisted 2 more. They really should have brought more grenades. This one is going to take advantage of all the smoke and is going to try to hide from you. And move away. They were the one on the ceiling.
By the way, the one that I attacked, did he bleed? Did it bleed?
Oh yeah, absolutely.
Okay, good.
This other one, going to take advantage of that better part of Valor and is going to zip 45 feet away, kind of running to this wall, and then is going to attempt an acrobatics check to just sort of scamper up to the top of that stack of boxes. Oh, only a 29. Well, he still gets up about almost to the ceiling and is just perched on those boxes now, sort of like right on the edge, like a bug about to take flight, and is just staring at you with that horrible red mantis mask. Your turn. Oh, no, it isn't. Just kidding. It's the giant red mantis.
Yep.
Which is going to... Let's see, it's 10 feet from you.
Yep.
It is going to try to grab you. Grabs foes can make a... Okay, yeah, it's going to try to grab you. With both claws. No,
Okay.
it's just going to use 2 CMBs. Add 4 to whatever I roll here versus your CMD. So 29, I assume that's not going to do it.
It's against CMD?
Yes.
29?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, wait. Does that provoke?
No, not from 10 feet away.
Yes, this succeeds.
Oh, excellent. It's going to try to get you with the other claw. You're pinned.
Yep.
So it suddenly has Olak like in a vice, and it brings you in and is going to take a little bite. Let's see, mandibles. Okay, so I will roll this. Oops, because I don't have it set up on Roll20. That is only a 9 to hit. Even with all of the penalties from being pinned, I don't think 9 is going to hit you.
No, sir.
So, like, it's trying to, but Olak, through the sheer force of wiggling, like, you headbutt it in the mandibles, and it just can't fit your head in its mouth. But it's trying real hard. It's got you in that vice grip. Now it's your turn.
It's like the Red Queen from
Well,
Alice in Wonderland.
with my action, Olok's activating his unfettered shirt.
In your mind, Olok, you hear a faint voice. Remember your training. Remember your failures. Remember your defeats in the hole.
Olok's free!
Do better!
And, And with my swift action, I'll activate Aura Sight. Oh wait, no. First, I will move away from the... Do I still have to break... I don't remember again. Do I have to break free if I use freedom of movement?
I believe, yes, you still have to break free. Freedom of movement makes you immune to further grapples. But because you're already grappled and pinned...
Oh, pinned.
Yes.
If that's the case, I will instead just keep using my swift action then to activate Aura Sight.
Okay.
And
I believe that will reveal the hidden red mantis, even through the smoke.
now, how tall was this building?
30 feet.
30 feet?
Mm-hmm.
I already used my action. That will be Olok's turn.
Okay. Pinned, I don't think you're helpless.
Mm-mm. The movement's
Okay.
reduced to 0.
So pinned as you are, first of all of the assassins heal 1 hit point. Red Shroud. This is actually pretty bad.
Olok's not.
You got this?
Olok's not concerned yet.
Okay, this feller is gonna use 60 feet of movement to get to there. That's tragic. And they're gonna start doing a prayer dance. Olak, could you make a will save for me, please?
Could I close my eyes?
If you... Well, on
no.
your turn you can.
Oh.
Not now, but on your turn you can. Assuming you're not hypnotized.
Fine. Olox will save 1.
Whew. Okay, yeah, you're good. You're fine. You feel again them trying, and we'll say if you want to, you can close your eyes. That's how you fight this. These two are each going to throw another grenade up there for you.
Yeah.
That is going to affect the mantis as well, however.
I'm gonna make him choke on those grenades.
2 fortitude saves, please. Uh-oh. Well, that's tragic, but okay.
You
Mantis
really want me to hit a 1 on those fortitude saves.
has taken 1 point of wisdom drain. I'm sorry, the mantis has taken 2 points of wisdom drain. And is now poisoned. There's a poison marker, isn't there? Yeah, there it is. Nope, that's stunned. That's poisoned. There we go. Okay. There are fumes as well that are starting to accumulate here of all this burning kerosene, and you can see that, like, outside you can hear shouts of fire, fire. This building is fucked. There's a good chance, though, that if you're in here for too long, even if the fire can't hurt you, the smoke may start to get to you. The fumes, the burning chemicals. Just to be aware. Though we're not there yet. The mantis is going to try to... First of all, since it's got you in that nice vice grip, I think we're going to start to squeeze. That's going to constrict you. So, Olak, you take 19 points of damage, and it is going to try to bite you again. That's 11 to hit you, though you are pinned.
No.
Even pinned?
Pin reduces...
Flat-footed and -4 to AC.
Nope.
Okay. Yeah, I didn't think so, but it never hurts to check.
Not unless I don't have armor.
Also, you have -4 to your dexterity.
Yup, not even close.
So you're basically at -6 to your armor class and flat-footed.
Yeah, not close.
Okay.
Stop trying to bite his head off.
I mean, it's trying real hard, but Olak's wiggle game is on point. Olak, it is your turn.
Okay. Olak's using swift action to teleport 45
Is
feet
there... Do you have to make a concentration check for that?
Nope, since it's only verbal.
Are you sure?
Well, since swift action, I ignore the somatic and thingy components, just verbal.
You can only take verbal or mental action, so that is a verbal or mental action. Yeah, you can do that.
And I'm using my only one of 2 teleporting abilities, Spiral Ascent.
Okay. Well, go ahead and move yo sorry hide out of there.
Well, I can only go straight up.
So you're just going up and then coming right back down in front of the mantis?
I only teleport straight up since I have airwalk.
Oh, got it. Okay, interesting. You transform yourself into a helical beam of divine energy that... What the fuck? Within 10 feet of a point directly... Within 10 feet of a point directly above you. So it actually, you could be 10 feet outward.
No, it has to be straight up. It only goes straight up.
No, it says the destination must be a square in range within 10 feet of a point.
Oh, well, I'm going
The point has to be straight up. Okay. So you do want to be right above it, though. Okay.
Yeah.
Well, 10 feet away from it, right above it.
I'm at 45. Wait, you said 30 feet?
It's 30, yep.
Yeah, I'll go to 25 feet.
Unfortunately, it would be able to reach you anywhere in the building, it seems like.
That's fine.
Okay. So you're up. Make sure you put the wing marker on there and mark your elevation with that.
Yep. And
okay.
That ends my turn instantly.
Got it. All right. Well, that's unfortunate because they can't exactly get the grenades to just float up there. So these 2 red mantis...
Don't have mage hand?
I assume you're no longer blinded.
Nah, well, I have aura sight.
Yeah, but you shut your eyes.
Oh, yeah, my eyes are still shut. Well, I have to. pin it to see where I'm going with the spell.
True. So are you leaving them open?
Yep.
Okay. That's what I like to hear. First of all, they all heal 1 hit point. Second of all, this one is going to do some acrobatics up those boxes. Why don't I just roll on here so everyone can see the roll? Okay, this one runs up these boxes and then is going to leap over here and try to swing at you in a scissor move with the swords.
Okay.
There's number 1 and number 2.
No, sir.
Aren't you flat? Also +1 to those because haste, but aren't you flat-footed?
Why would I be flat-footed?
No, I guess you can. Well, no, because you're not blinded. Right. Okay, yeah. So 31 is not going to hit you.
Mm-hmm.
Excellent. So he leaps, bringing the swords like scissors, and you're able to maneuver, putting a strong piece of your armor between the scissors, and it just scrapes against steel, and the assassin disappears into the smoke below. Actually, just lands on the shelving below you. This one is on the ceiling, so they're just going to move over here from the ceiling, and they are going to do a charge attack at you.
No.
Just running across the ceiling. 1 sword. Add 1 to whatever the roll here is. $26, not going to hit.
Mm-mm.
Or actually, I'm sorry, 28, still not going to hit. The third one is going to make a spellcraft check. Nope, never mind. They don't seem to realize that you can see them. Third one is going to turn invisible, which does nothing for your aura sight. And then is going to clamber up. Going to move over here and start climbing up this column like a spider. The mantis is just going to move. Actually, it doesn't even need to move. It's just going to full attack you with the claws again. 2 grapples. That's 29 and... Wait, I got another 29? You're grappled.
Yeah, freedom of movement.
You didn't cast that yet.
I did, with Unfettered Shirt.
Oh, did you?
Yeah, with my standard action. That's why I asked.
Oh, gotcha. Okay. I didn't know you were actually casting at that point. Okay, so it tries and it grabs you and then just sort of slides off of you. It can't get a hold of you with its claws. But it's just under you trying to swipe at you.
The only way to stop Olok from buffing is to shut his mouth.
So what you gonna do?
So this one's right beside me, right?
Yeah, the one that's on the ceiling?
Yes, he's fully beside me. There's nothing obstructing me from him, right?
That is correct.
That's
quite possibly a mistake.
That's what I really want. I will shift my bonus this turn from Blessing of Fervor to giving myself an extra attack.
Okay.
Right? +2 to the... Yes! And with a +2. Okay, sweet. Basically gives me haste this round. And I will do a full attack. Come on. So that is 29...
Okay, 29
31.
hits. Keep going.
Yeah, 31, 24, and 22.
24 will not hit. Though, do you want to spend 1 chat's blessing to make 24 a 25?
Yes.
Okay, you may spend a chat's blessing, 25 hits. Now you know their AC is 25.
And 1 more attack. That is 30.
30 will hit. Okay.
So 30, 67, 72, 102. Oh, wait, no.
Excuse me?
112.
Jesus.
Mm-hmm.
So
Kill them
this
all.
might be a new experience for Olak. As you cut through this person, their body just turns to a bloody, vaporous mist, all of their armor and gear clattering into the kerosene and flames below, leaving no corpse.
And I'd like to do. Can I get closer to the other one that's climbing up here?
The invisible one?
Wait, the one climbing up.
Yep, that one's invisible.
This one?
No, that one's not the one climbing. That's the one who acrobatics up the boxes and then leaped out and slashed at you.
Oh, well, I'd like to make a 5-foot step downwards then.
Okay. Start moving downward.
So I'm at 20 feet now.
Okay.
That's my turn.
Gotcha. Cool. This one is going to, let's see, you said 20 feet?
Mhm.
Okay. Well, they are now taking you through. Actually, wait, since this is 15 feet, so yeah, he's adjacent to you. Okay, they're taking you quite seriously. This one's going to move here. This one's going to 5-foot step here, and they one of them is going to full attack you. The other one we'll talk about in just a moment. First, let's have a fun full attack.
Okay. Oh, yeah.
They have +2 to hit you. So add +3 to this because of haste. What the fuck, man? I'm pretty sure 34 is the only one that's going to hit you.
34 might actually hit. Yes.
34 hits?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, you take... We're going to reduce that by the last die. So instead of 23, you take 20. You take 36 damage and 7 points of bleed.
So 36 and 7?
Well, you don't take 7 now, but at the start of each of your turns, you take 7 points of damage.
Okay, so 36.
So you're able to parry through sheer ferocity most of the flurry of swings he comes at you with. One of them moves up behind you, and
wait.
just for a moment...
What's the total on the 31?
34.
I have 35.
We gotta keep things moving.
I have 35 AC with dodge.
Okay. Yeah. Are you sure?
Mm-mm. Just the haste effect from Blessing of Fervor.
Are you hasted?
Blessing of Fervor.
That doesn't tell me anything.
I chose last round to give myself +2 to attack, +2 to dodge, and an extra attack.
Okay, I believe you. The other one then is going to begin to change. The body sort of, you're popping and cracking like gristly tearing noises as flesh and armor begin to fuse into one, the head kind of snapping several inches upward and outward, taking on a more mantis-like form, the sword sort of connecting with the flesh, fusing into little praying mantis claws of its own, looking sort of like a hybrid, half red praying mantis, half humanoid. That is now a thing that you have seen. Unfortunately, that is a standard action. Meanwhile, this feller over here is going to take a 5-foot step and full attack you with its claws. Neither of which hits you. Okay, but there's just imagine, big praying mantis, not quite as big praying mantis, and then mantis assassin all coming at you. It is your turn. What do you want to do?
Come on, kitty. Come on. Stop. Well, I got him right where I want him. Come on, straight.
Okay.
Olak will keep the bonus from Blessing of Fervor this round. Same.
Okay.
And I will do a full attack on the one to the north.
Okay.
Actually, before that, I will activate both my... Nah, I already said it. I will do the full attack. Come on. Roll.
Also, he should have healed one.
Luck's having fun.
Okay. 30 and 26 are both going to hit. 15, even with bonuses, I doubt is going to hit.
No.
Okay, so tally up your damage.
Well, I have one more.
Oh, we'll do that as well. Not to rush you or anything, but I mean, just trying to make sure everyone
70.
has a chance to play today.
I'm gonna guess that confirms.
Yes.
And then that is 138.
Okay, 138 damage. Once again, you hit this person, and you don't feel like you're hitting him any harder than you hit people normally. But when you hit him, he just turns to vapor and mist, leaving nothing but armor and weapons clattering onto the shelving.
It is my turn.
Okay. Well, this bug fellow. You know how sad it is that Faya wasn't here to see this? You know how excited she would be by some of this? Actually, now that I think about it, she's seen all this shit before. Never mind.
Dealt with these fuckers several times.
She almost got killed by that.
Yeah, actually, she would probably be quite pissed to see
I
them.
thought it was Valeros that almost got killed, not Faya.
Really, all of you almost got killed by them.
Miss my shadow weapon.
Okay. Okay, asshole.
What did I do?
He's invisible. You can still see him. He's used all 3 of his poison dust. And you are still perfectly healthy.
Yeah.
He's going to delay until after the giant red mantis. The mantis skitters, provoking from you, by the way.
Olak will acquiesce with a power attack. Come on, swing. Swing.
I think. Oh. That'll hit. 38 points of damage?
Yes.
Awesome. It lives. Your sword cuts into the creature and it shrieks, its mandibles working, acidic mist bursting from its body in place of blood. But it's all this other mutant mantis assassin needs. So these attacks each should have +3 to hit and +6 to damage.
Okay.
Uh-oh. Well, 27's not going to... Well, I'm sorry. 29, 30 is not going to confirm. Correct?
No.
Good. So it does still hit, unfortunately, which means you're going to be taking 19 plus sneak attack. Subtract the last d6 from this. Oh, it was a good one. So 19 plus 18,
Plus 18?
37 points of damage.
Okay.
And you have 7 bleed. So at the start of each of your turns, you'll take 7 points of bleed. And after that, this individual is going to take a 5-foot step right off the edge, dropping to the floor below.
How far is the floor below?
15 feet.
Damn it!
Also, they healed 1 hit point. And that's it. It's your turn.
That dude's vexing.
Vexing is just what they do.
Well, Oh yeah, 7 bleed, right?
Oh. So another thing.
Yeah.
When it did that, it had a free grab attempt on you.
Okay.
You may have been grappled by that crit, which would potentially make that 27 hit you. We'll see.
Freedom of movement.
Oh, you're right. Never mind. Okay, yep. Good call. Never mind. Continue. Your turn.
Alright, well, this is usually prepped. Swift action. Cure light wounds.
Oh, did you take your 7 damage, though?
Oh, yeah.
So, yeah, one of those mandibles, like, slash, almost hamstringing you, leaving a terrible wound in your leg. You're able to heal that up for 8 hit points. You are no longer bleeding, but that's going to leave a scar.
Well,
Not that that's a problem.
I'm going to follow him down.
Career. Okay. Stepping off, you are falling 20 feet, correct?
I am airwalking down to him. So, like, stairs.
So, technically, you're going to provoke from him.
Yep.
Cool.
From the mantis, and yeah.
Add +4 to whatever I roll here. Okay, yeah, he missed. And the mantis, not that it matters, it would need a natural 20 to hit you, but you never know.
We'll see.
Yeah, okay.
It's not a nat 20.
All right.
And power attack with Vital Strike.
Get him.
30.
You hit. 30, you absolutely... Wait, no, I forgot. They have plus 30 total?
32, 35.
Okay, 32 will hit. Armor class was now 31.
And the Vital Strike. So total damage is 30, 50.
This was the one who's already injured too. All right, as you hit this one, the body explodes into red vapor, leaving nothing but mist. At this point, Olak, I need you to make a fortitude save. You've been breathing in a lot of kerosene smoke.
Yep.
And we haven't been rolling the fire damage, but obviously you've been taking a lot of fire damage in here too. 28, okay. You've probably been holding your breath for the last few seconds, but like, it's starting to get a little musky in here. You are out of initiative. Oh, no. Well, yeah, actually, the mantis vanished with the death of the third one.
Oh, well, Olak doesn't want to be blamed for this, so... can I see the sky yet?
No, but the roof is starting to catch fire, it looks like.
Yeah, I'm gonna hightail it out of there to the roof and to the sky. I don't want to pay for this.
Okay.
Not his
As
problem.
Olak blasts through the roof, you can see there's already bucket brigades forming. There's people shouting in alarm, coming to check out the burning, blazing warehouse and the mysterious assailants who attacked you. Let's cut over to Sione.
That was fun.
Lem, you're in the inn, or in your new room, right?
Mic off.
Well, I can be in the new room if you would like me to be.
Wasn't that what you had done last? No, it's up to you. You tell me where you are.
No, I had told you that's how I wanted to do it, and you said that we should do that as part of the stream.
It all runs together. This is what happens when we go this long.
But I am content to be there or to.
Well, we gotta play that. So Lem is actually. We'll pick up with Lem out in the street. Sione, I will be with you in just a moment. Outside an inn.
Yeah.
Not
well,
your
hopefully
usual
the
inn.
one. Well, hopefully the usual inn, because leaving the inn was the whole thing.
Right. This one. Let's see. I think there's an inn generator. Let's find one. Doesn't like Don John? Yeah, there it is. Nice. Nice.
All the things.
It really does. You find a 2-story timber and brick inn with a little quaint fenced-in yard and some well-made tables and chairs set out in it. It doesn't give me inn names. Really? That's unfortunate. The Rusted Gargoyle
is the inn that I'm currently in, I hope.
The one that you're now standing outside of looking at, that you've intent on. Yes. Well, I guess you've come in, you've spoken with the halfling woman, Alex, and procured a new room. We'll say, if you want, maybe also some delicious boiled onion soup and some meat.
Well, I had hoped to leave the previous inn in a deceptive manner.
Right. You did mention that. Okay. Saraha, no. You tell me that. What's your general appearance?
So before I step out, I would like to use my disguise kit to disguise myself as a gnome with bluish hair and pale skin.
Okay.
Otherwise, it's really nondescript. Going for nondescript, actually.
Okay. Did you still want this to be in Dockway, by the way?
Yes, I want to find another inn in Dockway.
Okay, no problem. Yeah, got it.
And before I set out, I would like to make sure no one's around, and I would like to create a major image of Lem leaving the inn and walking in the opposite direction that I'm going to go.
Okay. Interesting. Noted.
And then I will leave in the opposite direction, and when I have turned a corner or two, I will drop major image and proceed on my way to a new inn.
Another one?
Just the second one.
Oh, that is to the Rusted Gargoyle then. Okay.
Yes. On my way to the Rusted Gargoyle.
Okay, gotcha. Okay.
And I will find the innkeep.
Yep, you find a halfling woman running the place. She will, at this point, you have so much wealth and fame that we don't even need to haggle over coppers and silvers. You can procure a room, no problem. Some dinner.
I'm not Lem, and I don't use the Pathfinder stuff.
It's less about identity, more about you guys' level. Is at such a point where we don't need to worry about 2 gold pieces for a night. Like, you throw a little loose coin, you get some boiled onion stew, some meat, or whatever you want to drink, and like you've got your room.
Okay. Once I settle in, I am going to see if she has anybody that has does she send runners for anything like that?
Runners? For what? It's a traveler's inn, honey.
Does that mean you have them or no?
I can send a message if you'd like. I'm sorry, Perfect. I don't understand.
I would like to send a message.
Oh, of course. Domino's not doing anything. Domino, get over here! And sort of an older halfling makes his way over. Yes. What Alex? I want you to send a. Did you call him a runner, honey? I want you to run a message. What would you like me to say?
Well, I would like you to seek out, if you'd be so kind, a lovely lady whose company I would particularly like to have.
We're not really that kind of an inn.
Oh, no, I know.
I'd recommend something more like in Lowcleft.
Oh, no, this will do nicely, don't worry. And I'll slide another bit of coin across the counter.
It's not really about the money.
A little bit more coin.
But let's say I'm interested. It would be about a substantial amount of money.
Yeah, I mean, not so substantial as that. I mean, let's be honest, it's not exactly...
It's pretty. It is. It is exactly.
Yeah, okay, it's pretty, sure.
Maybe 1 or 2 more.
1 or 2 more it is.
Okay. where do you want me to send your message?
Well, this guest is quite particular. Her name is Sione.
Oh.
You may have heard of her.
Yes. Everyone's heard of her.
Yes. If you could let her know that Logan is here and awaits the pleasure of her company at her convenience. And I will slide over a bit more coin.
And never mind. Problem solved.
And you will be discreet.
Mum's the word.
And let me just offer, Miss Alex, you like your inn, do you not?
Very, very much.
Yes, well, if Sione finds out that anyone else knows that she was sent for, she's liable to burn it down. She does that to places from time to time. It's quite problematic. So just deliver the message and let's say no more about it, eh?
An intimidate check. Been a while since I've had you do one of these.
Ooh. I'm going to use my hero point.
Now, just so you're aware, nat ones are only an auto failure on saving throws and attack rolls.
No, this is a point of pride.
Okay. Fair enough.
There we go.
31. Okay. Well, a celebrity do as celebrity does.
Discretion.
Oh, no, don't fuck this up. I'll make sure it's done right.
Delighted. Last thing. Where's the bathtub?
Bathtub?
Bathtub. BATH, water, hot, in a tub. Steam.
It will be a little extra charge. Okay. Good. I'll make sure it's ready for you by the time
Good.
Around a little after Domino gets back. Domino, I need you to stop by the markets. Like she's suddenly like, you can probably hear her like, big brass tub. I don't care who you have to hire. Get it here quickly.
And I'm thinking cloves. Sione always liked the smell of cloves.
You'll be paying for this, yes. Of course. I'll just add it to the bill. How about that?
You do that.
Okay. I feel like Lem's out here with like the company credit card.
I mean, the only reason I have any coin at all is that you decided I couldn't buy the last item that I wanted. So this is all.
I didn't decide. The dice decided it.
I don't know. That's the burden of being the DM, man. We blame you.
Burden of being objective. Okay. Yeah. After she gives a strong talking to Domhnall, he takes off. It's probably an hour before he comes back. It's probably 30 minutes before a pair of very large, bulky humans come in with like a large wooden container full of mystery contents, which they take into a different room. Coincidentally, the same room you are soon thereafter brought to, with a brand spanking new copper tub.
Excellent. That will do nicely.
Sione.
So
we're gonna rewind time just a little bit because before a messenger
I hate it when this happens.
Gets to you, you hear a little on your door.
Come in. Takes a sip of tea.
The door opens, and you see Sheila Hydemarch with a candle and a bottle of wine.
Intent to use it? Oh.
I thought maybe you'd enjoy a nightcap, and we could... I wanted to say I'm sorry.
Come in.
Thank you. She'll come in. A peace offering, as it were. She'll set the bottle of wine.
What kind of wine is it?
It is a... Hang on, I've got a page for this, actually.
Well, how expensive is it? How sorry?
I mean, it's a pretty nice bottle. It's a Galton wine, which would be the setting's equivalent to France.
Oh, okay.
Of a pretty good vintage. It's got a 3 as the first digit, so that should tell you something about its vintage.
Okay. Did she bring 2 glasses?
No, but she actually moves over to one of the already included furniture and pulls open some cabinets, and there's just like a hotel. She just knew where they were kept. Right. She'll take out some glasses.
I didn't like how things ended either. I'm glad you stuck by.
Yes, well, I think perhaps I hope we both said some things that perhaps ought to have been said a little better.
I suppose so, yes. I did not mean to imply anything. That would infer that you didn't care about us or the Pathfinders. I
do
consider
care.
you a friend, and I trust you.
And I you as well. I don't see you as one of my employees or some meaningless agent with a contract. I consider you a friend. We have history together. I thought I had that history with... Well, I'm not here to feel sorry for myself. I know that to be a venture captain sometimes means I have to act like a politician. And sometimes, in my perfectionism, I forget what it is like to experience the thrill of adventure, the spirit of camaraderie, and the desire to do right secretly, just so you can know you did something good for this world. I used to... Knaven and I both had quite a life once. Doing things like that here, in Varizia. Sione, I love Varizia. I love her people. The Cinderlands. The ruins, the mountains. Her history. Her lore and the secrets she hides. Varizia is more important to me than any gem or jewel or artifact. I want to protect my country. And I'm sorry that I got lost in the games of the Decemvirates and the Lord Mayors and the Senators and the Kings. So, I'd like to hear what you think is best, and actually listen to you this time.
Well, this group I'm in, we have come to know each other very well. We're like family. You know how it is for Parisians. People we travel with are family. So, most of all, I want to keep my family safe. And traveling together to get these shards. Some of us have literally died, including me. So, seeing them, it's not even about the credits, but seeing them paraded around, it's just a lot for all of us. Well, I don't know what Olak really thinks of it. He's kind of hard to read.
I imagine if there's at least a few brawls between drunkards, he'll be pleased.
But, I just want my family to be safe, and my extended family, that includes you and all of Varizia, to be safe, and perhaps I am paranoid from these travels. I've seen a lot. I've seen a lot of conniving, duplicitousness, people residing in other people's bodies, looking like other people. It's just very easy to be fooled, and I don't want anything to happen before the ceremony or during the ceremony.
I think we both want that.
There's a cat in here. Sorry.
How did that get in?
I
thought you'd spoken with Olak about bringing.
He was here when I got here. I just let him stay here.
Maybe it wasn't Olak. I'll talk to some of the others.
Oh, he's very nice.
One of the half-elves. I know you're not going to believe me when I say this, but I am speaking from the utmost heart when I tell you that part of why I wanted this celebration was so that you and Feya and Olak and Lam and Kyra and Marizia, even Saltia, I wanted you to get the credit you deserve. What you've done is nothing short of legendary. They'll tell stories of you centuries in the future to young, aspiring Pathfinders. I just want to make sure that everyone knows it wasn't the politicians, it wasn't the Lord Mayor or great wizards hiding in the Stone of the Seers. It wasn't imperial lords or devout priests and sermonizers. It was Pathfinders, adventurers who stuck their hands into the mud, who did the dirty work, who risked their very lives for this. I want everyone to know it wasn't kings or it was a few brave individuals. And that's something that should be celebrated. When a handful of everyday people step up and protect for you, your country. For some, like Lem, it's not even his country. I've always assumed he was born in Cheliax. I don't really know much about him. Or Feya. I just kind of assumed from her whole aesthetic it was Ustalav, but she doesn't have the accent, so I don't know. A group of seemingly disconnected, disinterested adventurers came together and did such mighty good for so many people. That's worth celebrating. But
I disagree.
If it will make you uncomfortable, the eve before the ceremony, perhaps we could do something more private. The rest of the council will still have to be there, and that does include the Lord Mayor, but if we tell him at the last possible moment, he can't not even he can unravel that. And he'll still get his publicity stunt. The Decemvirate still gets their credit and honor and prestige for their
I appreciate that, and I respect that there's a council for this. I wouldn't just skip town with the shards.
I know you wouldn't. Even if I think some among your number would be perfectly content to take the shards and bury them in a hole somewhere. I know you wouldn't do that.
We spent all this time getting them out of holes, so...
And all we need is for Saltio to find out they're in a hole unguarded somewhere.
Yes, I'm pretty sure he's still in Magnimar somewhere. He might show up. I don't know what he's doing. Just so you know.
He's not getting acknowledged in the ceremony. I won't have it.
Okay. That's fair, given what happened.
Also, I understand that he has some history with the Founders Archive and the Museum of Ages, both of whom have representatives on our council. I imagine it would be somewhat awkward to...
probably, yes.
Yes. Well, I've said what I came to say. I will leave you to it. If that's what you want to do.
You can leave the bottle.
Oh, she'll put it back down. Of course. Let me know tomorrow, if you can.
Okay, I'll talk to my group. I think they'll be on board for that.
Good.
I'm sure they're all getting some much needed rest.
I'm sure. I don't imagine I will have the opportunity to say it to him, but never mind. Good night, Sione.
Insight check.
Sure, you can make a sense motive.
A sense motive.
You want?
I just need to roll something.
18?
18.
You're getting a sense of sadness from her. Before she leaves, closes the door.
About Lem?
Stops. The door partway closed. There's nothing that I can say. At this point, I suppose, we have to stand by our decisions and our choices. For better or worse. For greater good or... Good night. Door clicks shut. A moment later,
wine.
like even before you finish pouring the wine, you hear another knock on the door.
No, I'm downing. I'm drinking it. I already poured myself some.
It's like seconds after she closes it, you just hear another knock.
Okay, I'm ready to listen if you want to talk about Lem. I'll open the door. Oh.
Good evening, ma'am.
Can I help you?
Yes, was told I'd find you here. You're Sione.
Put my hand on my gun.
The famous... No, I'm not going to go there. I was going to say the famous elf thief, right? But no.
Oh, how dare you?
Yes? Got a message for you from a friend.
Oh.
Little blue-haired guy.
Blue-haired? I think you have the wrong person.
No, he said Sione. Something.
What's the message?
Yes. You're not supposed. No one but you supposed to know where he's staying. And
blue hair, you said?
Yes, blue hair, gnomish.
A gnome.
I think he said his name was Leroy.
Stilly, do I know a blue-haired gnome named Leroy?
You do not.
I think you have the wrong person. I know no such gnome.
No, he specified celebrity Sione.
Okay, but what did he say?
No one but you's supposed to know he's staying at the Rusted Gargoyle.
Is that where Lem was staying?
No.
I don't even know that inn, so...
I don't get paid. Look, it's been a long night.
Can you deliver a message to him for me?
Look, lady, I've delivered a copper tub. I have
Wait, a copper tub?
No less than 6 elvish dresses.
Was it Lem?
I haven't been paid yet. I work for coppers. I'm gonna need payment up front if you want a message delivered. They made me try them on.
Oh, what?
For measurements.
What was the inn called?
The Rusted Gargoyle. Here, I have business cards.
Oh, okay. Did he want me to come there, or were you just telling me that...
No. I'm pretty sure the message was just to tell you that no one can know, or you'll burn the inn down, and that you Nope, that was for me.
Oh.
I think I might have forgotten some of the message.
Okay, well then.
But
maybe...
I think it was important that you know that he's at the Rusted Gargoyle in Dockway.
Great.
I've got some little pamphlets with directions if you need.
If
you just wait, hang on, let me get them. Satchel.
Say it. No.
Alex had me mass produce these.
Oh, okay, thank you.
No,
Good
here,
night.
have a second one if you have any friends.
Shut the door.
I'll just leave. Okay, I'll just leave these under the door. Like 3 pamphlets slide under the door.
I'll pull out my wand of sending. I got that back from Kyra, right? I'll send Lem a message.
Yeah, I used 2
Not
charges,
right now.
but I gave it back.
Lem, did you send a messenger to me?
You're muted.
Lem?
Hi, Sione. Yes, I did. Hope you're well. Miss you. Bye. Wanted you to know I'm here. That's probably the important part.
Okay, you've got that message.
I'll send another message. Was that all you needed?
Yep.
Okay. I guess that's that.
Good thing you're conserving those charges, I guess.
Yep.
Okay.
Conserves magic.
I'll just put that away. Is he still out there? I open the door back up.
Yeah, actually, he's. Do you know which way to Ashcroft Avenue? I'll just go get directions. He kind of awkwardly hurries away from your door.
Okay. God, why is everything so weird? Just gonna shut the door. Were any of them supposed to come back here tonight?
It wasn't really discussed.
You knew that Kyra and Fea were just at the church, so presumably we were supposed to come back.
Okay. Yeah.
That's been a while, right?
It's been a little while. Yeah.
I'll message Kyra.
Oh, good. This will go well.
Hey, Kyra. Lem was being kind of weird, but he's staying at the Rusty Dragon, I guess. Wait, what was it called? I can't remember.
The Rusted Gargoyle.
The Rusted Gargoyle.
Part of the
No,
message.
let it be the worst game of telephone ever. I love it.
I like that she's just hemorrhaging sending charges at this point.
Everyone has everything wrong. It turns out.
When are you going to be back? Should I wait up for you for dinner, or maybe we could?
Kind of fighting some hags in a crypt right now with Fea. Things went very bad. Okay.
You know, the best part is that you don't even have to like vocalize that, right? You're just panicking in your mind.
Just panicking in my head. Yep. Just in my head, like, don't have time for this right now.
Where did she just say? She said in a crypt?
I said we were in a crypt, but I don't actually know. I don't think Kyra actually knows, because she did not find the children there, so she doesn't know where we are.
you got just a brief glimpse outside. I will allow a quick knowledge local just to have at least some kind of idea, Kyra, if you want.
Sure, so I can kind of be like a crypt in this area, I guess.
They only came with me to get the children.
Mm-hmm.
So we have that
a 14.
Okay, so you saw one thing. When you got a glimpse of the outside, it was all under a shadow. The sky was blocked out, so you know it's underbridge somewhere. A crypt in underbridge.
So in my message, I'll just be like, little busy at the moment, fighting some hags. The children were hags. In a crypt in underbridge. I don't know. Come help, please.
I cast Greater Teleport.
Greater?
To teleport to her location.
Jesus Christ. And on that note, I guess we're going to take a break. We will be right back.
My God.
But you wanted help.
Wherever this is going, chat, I'd encourage you to stretch, walk a little bit, and get ready for the second half of tonight's show. I promise there won't be as many crickets. Alvin?
Rude.
Hello.
Hello. Hi. Hello, everybody. Welcome back. So, where we are picking up. First, Sione, I need to know. Are you going straight there, or are you making a stop?
So I'm casting Greater Teleport.
Mm-hmm.
And in my mind, I'm going to envision this weird tavern that was described to me called the Rusty Gargoyle. And specifically, I'm going to imagine that copper tub. So I should appear right by it.
Okay, so...
Because that's what it says.
In this case, I'm going to say that the soonest you and Lem can join in is going to be round 7. I'm sorry, 8. I can math. I'm going to add 30 seconds to when you would have been there. Because it's going to take you time to teleport, to cast spells, to be like, Lem, get fucking dressed. We got to go. Like, you know.
What? No, I'm not letting him get dressed.
You're bringing a buck-ass naked bard into a witch fight? Are you kidding me?
Wouldn't be the first time.
Mic off.
Yeah, but the principle of the matter.
All his equipment's ready for him to grab.
I mean, I guess if any class is going to participate in combat naked, it really ought to be the bard.
Estelle's done it.
Well, we'll see.
This is also not the first time in this campaign that Lem has done this kind of thing, so fair enough. In fact, isn't that how the whole dress debacle began? Okay.
Something like it.
So, let's cut away from the pleasant night ambience and instead to some very unpleasant catacombs. You, Fea, and Kyra stand aghast, frankly, in a small crypt. There is an open sarcophagus and a very, a towering woman in a long, elegant cut dress. Arms, torso, back, all the body that you can see coated in tattoos of ancient design. There are two, I think I misspoke last time. They are not giant. There are two human-sized old crones wearing smelly green rags with ratty green hair and pale green faces, who are currently cackling as the elder Aslanti witch takes you in. And I believe we had ended with the hags asking her to coven with them. Coven, have a good time. Kyra is suddenly kind of distracted, so for a few seconds, this would be when you're telepathically speaking with Sione. Fea, what do you do here?
In Aslanti, I'd be like...
You speak.
Yes, I do speak. I speak almost everything.
Yeah, you say that. I'll find one day.
I have like 24 languages. Anyway, I will go. These hags couldn't keep me contained as child. Unworthy.
Weakness I simply cannot abide, she says. In Aslanti, looking at the trembling hags who look like they have no freaking clue what she just said. Technically, Kyra, you don't know what's being said, but you see her kind of turn ominously on the two. I imagine, like, you know they're hags, but not necessarily details about them. Unless you want to do a knowledge nature check?
I'm just gonna assume they're hags. Also, I had positioned myself between the kids and this thing.
So yeah, so you're now like front and center.
Is she like just slowly slinking out of the way for the conversation?
No. I'm just gonna, well, I'll just sidestep a little bit, like slowly trying to not.
Fea, if you want, you can make a sense motive check to notice that Kyra was distracted for a few seconds as she was. It would have been about 12 seconds because 6 seconds to receive the message, 6 seconds to respond.
For the giggles, sure.
Okay, so you didn't even notice, like you were, which is fair. Oh. You were too distracted to notice Kyra in telepathy. But the big witch has now rounded on the two hags and is kind of just looking past Kyra, almost like you're not even there, like you're beneath her.
Good. I'm not there.
She says, too cowardly to address your better. And one of the hags, the one who's called herself Annie, that is, I'm sorry, Allie Cold Shuffler. Please, mistress, we don't speak that tongue. Maybe something. She tries in giant. The woman frowns. In Aslanti. So your tongues defy you, do they? She switches to Verizian. Perhaps the language of slaves. The hags look at each other, back at her blankly. No.
Feas just kind of smiles.
Yeah, Fea's keeping up perfectly.
Yeah, in Verizian, Fea.
I am not.
Again, as child, they were too weak. Too stupid.
What tongue do they speak? I would chastise them.
Taldane?
This language is unknown to me.
It is the current common tongue.
Are you saying that in Aslanti?
I'll say I did it in Verizian to keep up with her.
In perfect common, she says, perhaps the language of the South? Hags, oh, both of them like clapping gleefully. Yes, that's the one we can speak. Sister, mistress, we've brought you back. And the other one, the one who named herself Kathy Dollwiggle. So we can form a coven. We thought you might want sisters. I've no need of sisters. But 2 slaves will suffice perfectly. And as she says this, she is going to stare at them, and you can see her eyes beginning to glow with eldritch green flame, and both of the hags
an instructor
shriek and like cower and drop to their knees, like then starting to clamor, like wrap their arms all over them, seemingly in constant agony before finally like panting. And you can see that there is a green, still smoking brand on both of their foreheads. That's better. A coven it shall be. Now, I may have need of an interpreter, so you will suffice as a slave. Above these two, what is this one? She studies Kyra.
You speaking common now?
Yes.
Okay. I was like, I don't know if I'm following this or not.
Faye's gonna look
Not
at
a
Kyra.
slave. And neither is that one.
She is my partner. And I will just grab Kyra by the hand awkwardly.
I've no time for such...
Kyra goes with it.
I've no time for such distractions. This one shows will, and she's going to cast a spell, which I suppose means...
Oh, no, she is not.
Initiative time.
Oh, it's been 30
No, she is
seconds.
not.
Can I...
No.
Yes,
No.
it has. You lie.
I said after... Well, it'll be 30... It'll be round... I said combat round 8.
Oh.
Hey, I got double-digit initiative. What can I say?
Oh, have I taken damage recently?
No.
Don't think so, no.
I don't think so.
This thing's
either.
going to be over by combat round 4.
I don't think it will, but we'll see. We'll
We
see.
get there. Oh, they're dead.
You see that initiative? She's all
I'm
over
just
it.
shooting a Thea a look like, what the hell are these things? What do I do? Hopefully
Sione,
she's
what was your
getting that.
initiative?
Oh, I had to roll. Sorry.
All of you. Yeah, everyone except Olak, technically, who has had his combat for the day.
Oh, poor guy.
Is burned down warehouse for the day?
12.
Oh, I guess I should add dodgy, just
Yes.
in case.
Faya.
16.
On sleep. What did Dodgy get?
He got a 10.
Lem?
Oh, we're doing the initiative whole thing now?
Yeah.
Oh, I'm sorry. I thought we would be a while.
I mean, it's good just to have it.
Sure. 19.
19. Whew. Okay. Somebody's going quick. If only you were here. Kyra.
13.
Oh. Okay, so
I'm
you
not at
can
the bottom.
see, you pick up on her intent right away. She is meaning hostility toward you. And you get a sense of dismissiveness from her, like all the hackles are up here. Something real bad about to happen. But I'm sorry, I said Kyra, I missed Faya. You have initiative. What would you like to do, Faya?
I'm going to cast... Is it nighttime?
Oh, yes. I mean, also, you're in a dark crypt. Currently, I believe, lit by Kyra's magical light source.
Okay, well, that won't do Kyra any
my sword.
good with us traveling like this. So instead, I'm going to cast a Bloodstone Mirror on myself.
Okay.
Anything mind affecting.
So, right. Okay. So, with this, Faya takes out, and you have the red bloodstone?
Mm-hmm.
Faya takes out a large red bloodstone and holds it, like, in front of her. And as she does, like, the shadows around her pull into the red. And as she takes her hand off, it's just sort of floating in front of her, like a little protective ward.
And I will try and switch positions with Kyra, so she's behind me, if she allows it.
So that is a reposition standard action. You cannot.
Okay, well, I'll move 5 feet in front of her. Because I can do
So
that.
you're going to move 10 feet to be 5 feet in front of her?
Yep.
Okay. All right, so yeah, you kind of move in front of her. That is going to put you right in the presence of this large witch.
Great.
Kyra, it is your initiative.
Not sure why Faya is standing in front of me. That's not good.
Why am I picturing like Faya's hair mom-arming Kyra?
Yeah. I am going to, with my standard action, cast spell resistance on myself.
honestly good move.
So I now have spell resistance, whatever 15 plus 12 is.
Okay.
I don't know.
27.
27, thank you. And then with my movements, I guess I'll move. It's like, so I'm trying to visualize. It's like me, and then Feya's in front of me, and then the witch is in front of Feya, and where are
and
the
then
other two?
So the two hags would be on the other side of you, kind of behind you and diagonal on either side.
Okay. I'm gonna take a 5-foot step to the right. So I'm not.
Okay.
So I'm like right in front of one of them.
You're adjacent to one of them, but not the other.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's it. That's it.
Okay. In that case, it is now.
I have a question.
Yeah.
Would I know if hags are immune to like certain hexes since I can do them?
You would, as far as you know, like, unless you have something that specifically makes you immune to it. I mean, that's not just being a witch would not be enough to make you immune. You'd have to have something else to make you immune.
Mm-hmm.
She smiles, and by smiles I mean like smirks at Kyra. It thinks it knows magic. Behold magic. And she's going to put her fingers into some complex pattern, and like as she pulls them apart, it's like she's pulling your very mind apart. You feel your very psyche, Kyra, being tugged upon. I need you to make a will save as she is casting Dominate Monster on you, a 9th level spell.
This doesn't have spell resistance?
Oh, I believe it does, actually.
Yeah, make
yes,
that
it does. Right, I forgot about that. Good call.
I get to turn it on you now. How does it feel? 27. Yeah,
35.
Okay. Yeah, that's good. A will save?
Yes, please.
Okay.
You didn't want to fail that one.
No, I didn't. I really didn't.
That is, you were just like literally the level of magic going on at this moment is mind breaking. Like your head for a moment is in agony as you feel your everything that makes you Kyra being torn out of you violently. And the sense of magic is so overpowering. It's like the very darkness of this crypt itself has come alive and is choking you, smothering you. The magical emanation coming away from her is in waves. It's like you're underwater, but a single light shines in the darkness, the light from your holy symbol that begins to emanate brighter and brighter, fighting back. And as it does, you seek solace in this divine comfort, this holy light. And as its warmth fills you, the pain in your head fades. You feel secure. Where Kyra is gone, the light of Sarenrae fills you until you are the very light of Sarenrae herself, an avatar of the Dawnflower. And as this light shines through her, magic breaks. This 9th level spell, the most powerful spell I think any of you have been hit with to date, ceases to affect you for the moment.
Oh, thank God.
Oh,
so let's hope she doesn't have more than one of those.
Impressive.
My name is Kyra.
Come, girls. Show me this new world. The hags are going to cast Dimension Door.
No!
Working in harmony.
Can I grab one of them? I'm right next to one.
It's unconventional. Do you have if you have a hero point, I will allow you to spend a hero point to do something that's not quite in the rules, but it is rule of cool. That's what hero points are for, right?
Point. I do have a hero point.
Spend
I will
that hero
spend
point
it to do that.
At the last instant, Kyra, you grab the hag.
I'm still holding Feya, right? No? She let go of my hand.
If Feya spends a hero point, then Feya can also be holding on.
Yep. Let's do this.
Okay,
Let's
so
go.
only Dodgy is left in the crypt. But
Sorry,
there's
Theone.
just a lone fox that's like looking curiously, its ears like
He'll find his way. It's okay.
You know, he's
He'll be fine.
probably a little bit more relaxed now that all these hags are gone, to be honest.
Kitsuki-san.
Oh.
You grab
Okay,
this
it's okay.
hag, and all of you are suddenly torn through the fabric of reality, and you find yourselves out in Underbridge. You can actually still see the crypt just down the road, standing outside of a bathhouse. Movement has somewhat shifted a little bit.
Can you ping us to where we...
Oh, absolutely. You're gonna get a kick out of this, I think.
Uh-oh.
Hello, darkness, my old friend. Come to see the blackness again. Oh, there it is.
Oh, a bathhouse, huh?
Is this somewhat
Dude.
to it? I see. Okay. Oh, she kind of hot, man.
She is, she's Lady Dimitrescu sized as well.
Holy.
Okay.
Damn.
Okay. This is fine. This is good.
Yeah, this is great. Cool. That being said, she is, or I should say, these green hags used full round actions to do this, so that is going to end their turn.
Hell yeah.
Taking us to round 2. And what a fun round that was, huh? Am I right? Faya, it's your turn.
Faya is going to cast... Well, she's gonna... What a conundrum.
Yeah, unfortunately, there's a little problem of adjacency going on here.
Yeah, I'm gonna take a 5-foot step that way and see if something hits me.
5 foot, is it a free 5, or are you just
Yeah,
moving
free
5
5.
feet? Oh,
Free 5.
well then, no, nothing's gonna hit you. What do you think they have? Step up? That'd be ridiculous.
Yeah, well, you never know. And then...
I'm currently looking to see if they have step up. They do not.
I am going to glare at Annie, the one that called themselves Annie, and then...
Oh, Allie. Actually, it's Allie.
I thought it was Allie and Annie.
It's Allie and... Hang on, I've got their names.
Like Kathleen or something.
It is
like that.
Allie Cold Shuffler and Kathy Dollwiggle.
God damn.
Kathy, I was
Okay,
close.
well, Allie, and then I'm going to attempt to Ice Tomb her.
Oh.
Yeah, good move.
Well, I enjoy that you're going for the hags first instead of the Aslanti monstrously powerful witch. That is a will save?
Fortitude.
No, that is a fortitude save. Oh,
Yes.
what fun.
This is not going to be good for me, but we can try.
Oh,
She is Ice
They
Tombed and
failed.
she takes 20 points of cold damage.
She sure is, and how? You said cat? No, you said Allie.
Yes.
Allie is turned into a hagsicle.
oh, that one's Allie.
Frozen
Okay, cool.
solid. And takes 20 points of cold damage, you said?
Yes.
I imagine they were hoping she would protect them.
That sucks, dog.
Aren't they adorable?
Damn, dog,
I like
sucks.
that they thought they were players in the game. Okay.
Yeah, they thought.
Though, isn't that a spell-like ability?
It is a hex. So let me.
I think I can check that. Because Yalmus
You have to cast
Ducius has...
defensive
They
or
are
whatever.
supernatural abilities. Therefore, you do not provoke by using a hex.
Okay.
Oh.
That is
That's
very
good
good
to
to
know.
know. Yes.
It also means they function in a anti-magic zone. No, I'm sorry. They do not function in anti-magic, but they are not a spell-like ability. Okay. Is that it for you?
I don't think there's anything else I can do. Because that was an action and a movement. Okay, yeah. Continue.
Okay. Kyra. No.
Okay.
Kathy is up. I'm sorry. Kathy
What?
goes.
Oh.
She had held
What?
last one. She had readied
Oh,
until
they
Allie.
held.
I would like
Kathy...
Dodgy to try and sniff out Faya, though. So
Yeah.
that's what he can be doing.
Noted. I figured he would be in just the perfect position to show Sione and Lem where the hell you guys are.
Oh, they got it. We're not coming anymore.
Oh, no. We'll see. Oh, we'll see.
Lem's like, dude, I'm taking a bath.
Okay. Kathy is going to... Oh. Kathy is going to reach out with her claws. Wretched little brats! And claw at Faya.
The real question is... Yes, I do have it up. Okay.
28 and 16 to hit. I'm assuming 28's going to get you.
Yes, 28 does hit.
So she is able to claw your arm, and it reawakens old familiar scars. You take 5 points of damage, and I need you to make a fortitude save.
Just a second, because my thing is lagging. Fortitude. Do the damage in a moment. Oh, shit. Okay. That was a natural one.
You're gonna really, really hate this. I'm so sorry.
But this is so. For dice.
As her claw rakes across you, you feel all of your old fears and trauma as a child reawaken. It's as though you're a little girl being beaten and threatened and terrified all over again. And you suffer 7 points of strength damage.
Okay, we're just gonna put this 5 here. That 5 is so people know that that's my temp thing.
What's your new strength score?
Give me a second, because I accidentally did minus 23, and...
Yeah, that ain't right.
It's 8.
8? Okay.
Yes.
Wait, you had a strength of 15? Damn.
Yeah. I have a belt on.
Okay, so yeah, Faya, like, you are suddenly shaking, and you're feeling weak and helpless, like you haven't felt since before you knew Dodgy. Now it is Kyra's turn.
I'm... It's out the bad boys. All right. I am going to cast Chains of Light on old Lady Dimitrescu, or whatever her name is.
Her name is Yaumasdusis.
Yaumasdusis. Okay, I cast Chains of Light on her.
I have some bad news.
She has to make a reflex save.
You are technically... You have discovered the hard way. You are in range of her hands.
Holy
She's got very long arms. And
to
apparently a little dagger. Yes, but here's what I'm going to say. Roll a d20, or make a wisdom check. I want to see if you noticed that she has this reach beforehand.
Okay, a wisdom check.
Yes. If you beat, we'll say 12, you notice. Okay, 22. Yeah, you saw, so you can cast defensively.
Okay, so I get a +2 when casting defensively. I think it was from the rogue.
Yes, from Warrior Priest.
Oh, that too.
If you have combat casting, that's another plus something.
I would think the... Sorry, new items. Oh no, that's for spell resistance. Never mind. I thought the robe gave me something, but that's
the robe. Resistance. I mean, it gives you something, just not for this.
Not casting defensively.
What was the spell level?
So
it's 15 plus double the spell level.
It's plus 12. Can I use a hero point to reroll that?
Well, what spell level is Chains of Light?
6. So.
Oh.
Yeah.
Yeah. So you can use a hero point to reroll, or to give yourself +4. And you do have Chat's blessings, so you could do that and then use 1 Chat's blessing.
+4 and then 1 chat's blessing?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, I'll just do that then.
Okay. All right. Thank you very much, chat. Keeping
chat.
our cleric in the game.
Thanks. Okay, so Chains of Light.
A creature targeted by the spell. Oh
Reflex.
boy. Well, about that. Can you? Never mind. No, I'm sorry. That was not spell resistance. Okay, yeah, it's a reflex save.
Yeah, no spell resistance here.
22.
I'm not allowed to give you -1, huh?
You are.
I am? I'm gonna do that.
Chat's blessings. You want to give -1?
I do.
Okay.
I don't want her to leave.
Glowing golden chains of pure light burst from the ground, kind of guided by Kyra's holy symbol, and wrap around this woman, entwining her, paralyzing her, holding her in place. However,
travel, astral project, blink, dimension door, ethereal jaunt,
the rune,
etc.
on Allie's forehead bursts, and Allie is now paralyzed by Kyra's chains instead of our good witch.
Allie is the one that's already ice tombed?
Yes, but she no longer has the rune, and the coven technically is broken. Well, it wasn't really a coven, let's be honest. She's playing by her own rules. But now she's looking at you like with renewed, not respect so much as like,
just say Sarenrae, bitch.
I've grown very tired of your games. It's time to put an end to this.
Can I move?
Yes.
Do I want to move?
You could take a free 5-foot step if you don't want to provoke. What you want to do?
Repositioning someone is a standard action.
It is.
I will step in front of Thea. 3-5, like right there.
Okay. Cool. It's her turn.
I'm tankier than Thea, so I can take a couple more hits than she can.
She is going to, first of all, take a 5-foot step here, backing away from Kyra, and as she does, she moves out her arms and begins casting. You see like the tattoos shifting and which ones are glowing, and some of the tattoos break off from her arms, forming different arms, and then they all spread out from her into a whole bunch of mirror images.
Do we get any attack of opportunity when she steps away, or that was like a free
That's a free 5-foot.
Okay.
Yep.
Okay.
She breaks into 11. No, so she splits into 12. She has 11 copies, and she's the 12th. So there are now a whole bunch of her.
Oh no.
I literally cannot put... We just have to know that it's 12 until you get it below 9. She is then going to quicken cast another spell. Lightning Bolt. I need Thea and Kyra to make reflex saves. Though she does have to make a cast level check for Kyra.
Yes. Which she'll probably do just fine.
Oh!
Did not. She didn't hit me.
Kyra, your holy symbol flares with light, and your robes just like absorb all of it before it passes through your back into Thea, who I still need that reflex save from Thea, tragically. Thea, you're going to take 43 points of electricity damage.
Oh my god.
As that lightning bolt absolutely devastates you.
Oh, Thea's going down, dude. It's okay.
I
we'll be here.
smell the divine about you. Who do you serve? La Sala? The rune bitch has had enough time in the sun. Let shadow have its day.
like
She's
that
just a
until someone
frozen
breaks her up.
popsicle. Okay,
Yep.
cool.
Love it.
In that case, round 3, when Sione
Right.
would have arrived. Fea.
Fea is going to casually take another free 5.
Well,
Why
are you doing this to
Just
yourself?
murdered yourself?
It's because I honestly don't know why.
You're at whatever your max hit
I'm at
points are,
50.
minus
I'm at
43.
50.
Mic off.
Okay.
No, I literally just clicked on my token and it decided to die. So
Sounds like you've got some funky browser settings that are like.
Well, I'm using Brave, so it's not quite compatible.
Yeah,
with
that's what's
Roll20.
happening.
Yep.
It's messing with it.
So it's okay. I'm just keeping track.
Mm-hmm.
It's fine. So I have that going on for me.
With your reduced strength, so it would be more like Fea kind of staggering back away from this.
Yep. I'm feeling a little shocked right now. So between the scratch and the lightning damage, Fea.
Oh yeah, I forgot about the scratch. So it'd be
It's
48
going.
damage.
Actually, is that a reaction? They say it's a reaction.
I doubt it. Very few spells are.
Nope.
I have 1. That is
Nope.
1.
Actually, wait, no. Sorry, it's lagging. There is one thing I just wanted to check real quick. This wouldn't happen to be a bleed damage, was it?
No.
Shame. One day that will be useful. Spells. Okay, I am going to cast Siphon Might on Kathy.
Oh, okay.
Nice.
Another fortitude save, please.
Make a caster level check, please. If you roll a natural 1, is
Back.
I mean,
I do.
Nice.
She took 7. I was
Mic
at 5,
on.
so 7.
Okay.
Mic off.
After Fea, it is Kathy. You rotten little brat. We should have cooked you in the soup.
This stupid hag doesn't learn. Right now, Faye is pretty much doing anything you could do. I could do better.
She is going to 5-foot step toward you. And she's going to try to make a touch attack against you.
Okay. Which is
27 versus your touch AC.
Oh, no.
She reaches out a cold, clammy hand and just grabs your wrist, and I need you to make a fortitude save.
Oh, I'm notoriously bad at these. I'm gonna die.
Yes.
17? And I have additional if it's any kind of necromancy.
It is not necromancy, but 17 will save.
Okay.
You do not take further strength damage, though, again, her grabbing you just leaves you, like, the fear is still there. You can feel your heart, like, hammering in your chest, the trauma. You're not seeing the city around you as you're backing away and her grabbing your wrist. You're seeing a snowy, wintry hellscape around you. You can hear a distant waterfall. the howling laughter of her sisters. And you're just a little girl in this moment. Okay, Kyra, it's your turn.
Oh god. I'm going to sorry, my spells are taking a second to do their thing. I am going to, as a swift action, Cold Ice Strike, which is spell resistance, and I think I have to cast defensively as well.
Yep.
Cast defensively. +2. I clicked it twice, so the first one and 19. Okay, so I don't. Never mind.
I was gonna say, yeah, that spell. So you don't lose the spell, but you also don't provoke an attack of opportunity.
Okay.
And you don't cast.
So then that was my swift action. For standard action, I will really counting on that one working throughout my whole plan. Okay.
Don't you love it when that happens?
Yeah, right? You're like, okay, so anyways. I am going to... This is on touch. No. Okay. Cast defensively again. Let's go.
There it
30?
is. That's what
30?
you like to see. What's the spell level?
It's a 7, level 7.
29 was the DC, so...
Oh my god, thank god. Okay, I'm gonna cast Destruction.
Oh, I'm sad that I don't have that one prepared.
Which does have spell resistance, so I don't know if she has spell resistance or not, but...
Alvin, can you make sure, by the way, that our audio levels are A-okay? We might have a little... We might be quiet on that. Okay, you... The gods have no pull over my being. I won't have it.
Oh,
I will have you.
And then for my move action, instead of moving, I am going to use my quick channel to channel energy to heal and selectively pick just Faya and me, but just Faya really. Thank you.
Okay.
I got you.
Gazlemer.
36
Come
points of healing.
Awesome. Got that? Okay, good. You got that. As she calls out in Aslanti, only Faya would understand. She said, Gazlemer, come to me. You see, for Faya, a very familiar raven flap down and land on her shoulder. And it whispers something in her ear.
My God.
She looks to Faya. You slave, present my grimoire, and you may yet live.
I'm gonna look at Kathy.
And as she says this...
She's saying in common or Aslanti?
She said it in common.
Okay.
As she says this, she is going to cast a spell targeting you and Kyra.
Should have moved.
Caster level check incoming. For...
It's deflected.
Oh, your bloodstone.
Oh, right. Yeah. Actually, I need to check if she knew that. She might not include you in the
that for me, though.
Okay, so she does know that. In that case, frick.
But she did get me.
She's wasting it. Yeah, she's going to cast that on Kyra, though. She absolutely is aware of what spell you cast and knows no bueno.
Oh, Will.
Good call. Good save.
Will
save, please. DC 27.
Woo! I did
okay.
I did it.
Where were these DCs for Olak, though? Am I right?
They weren't magic casters. That's
true. Yeah. And you hear Kyra, the little whisper. Get the grimoire. Get the tome. Give her the tome. Just give it to her. Just give it to her. It's no big deal. She's your friend. You can trust her. She's your friend. Your mistress. And at that, you're like, nope. Like, you were kind of like, yeah,
this
friend.
motherfucker.
She is my friend.
Serenade.
Mistress, no. And like, you break free once again of that nice 8th level spell.
I just realized something. She has mirror image, and I didn't know which one was her when I cast Destruction.
Oh, you are correct. Roll a d12, please.
Great.
If you get a 1, it hits her. If you don't, she gets her 150 hit points back.
One.
Oh, whoa! Okay. Fucking Serenray is here tonight, huh?
I'm so excited for that.
Oh.
You're welcome.
Okay.
That was my chance.
Right on. That was good. Unfortunately, she is now going to cast Quickened. Where is it?
I have a question.
Yeah?
Is it the 4th round?
No, we're still in round 3.
Oh, okay.
You're gonna
let Lem and I act in the 4th round, right? Like where we are. Since technically I arrived.
Yeah. Good call. That's a good point. Yeah, I will.
Okay.
Oh shit. False life.
She rolled max, so she gains 37 hit points.
That's nothing.
And you can see as she does this, she reaches out, and you can see her fingers like take on dark, shadowy tendrils in the night, and she pulls, and you can see like the very fabric of shadow and reality twisting around her, almost like she's tugging reality itself, and pulls it in, enveloping herself in this darkness that infuses her with life. That is her turn. Lem, you are in your nice little copper hot tub.
Oh, life is just simple, straightforward, with no complications.
Brilliant flash of arcane light, and Sione is standing in the tub with you.
In the tub?
You were picturing the tub.
Okay.
You teleported to the tub. You're just standing in it, though. Like, you're not
We'll just arch an eyebrow.
It's time to go.
Or you could stay.
I love it.
As tempting as it is, we have to go now.
No, I mean...
Kyra and Fea are in danger.
What are you on about?
Hags, the children, they were hags.
Hags? What
yes,
children?
We gotta go. Give me your hand.
What are you talking about?
Do you give her your hand?
Yeah. I'll try to pull you down to the tub, though.
Oh.
For fun, Lem, make CMB against Sione's CMD.
Oh,
I just want to know if you pull her off her
not
feet.
Very strong.
If she cracks her head like on the copper, she's gonna be pissed.
Oh,
Sione,
wow.
what's your CMD?
She like loses consciousness and just floating in the
No,
tub.
I don't imagine it would be.
Lem's
my
not here for that
CMD?
kind. Consensual only.
CMD?
Mm-hmm.
19.
Okay, yeah, so your feet slide on the copper tub bottom, and you just kind of right into the tub, onto your rump. You don't take damage or anything, but you are completely soaked in this bath water now.
And you smell vaguely of what did I say it was?
Knowing you, probably lavender.
No, I deliberately. I don't
cloves.
like lavender.
You said clothes.
Cloves. I said cloves.
Cloves
It
are very
smells
strong.
a bit like Christmas.
Oh, yay!
I was gonna ask if it was lilac and gooseberries.
Okay, yeah, no. Sure.
I mean, I could see it. Right.
Can you unsee it? Is the problem?
Yeah, that is true. Okay then.
My cat's trying to
Faya,
get down.
it is your turn.
Okay. To take a page out of Kathy's book, Faya is going to wallow that fear like she has the past 20-something years, or however long she's just kept it inside, and then she's going to take her other hand and grab Kathy by her wrist. Can you make a spell resistant first?
You do need it. Wait, what is this?
I'm casting harm. I'm doing my caster
Not
level.
a natural one, so you're... Oh, no. Oh, harm. Okay. Well, that's
Hit her with it.
going to
up.
be unfortunate. That is a fortitude save? Will save.
Will, actually. She got lucky.
I don't know that I would describe the moment as lucky.
She takes 150 damage.
Well, beefy she is not.
Bye, Kathy.
Like, all of that trauma, and in this wintry hellscape you see yourself in, little girl Faya just kind of... You hear the distant howl of a fox, or the cry of a fox in the night. And something awakens in you. And you look back at this terrifying visage before you, and suddenly you're no longer a little girl. You're the grown woman Faya, and you are powerful and pretty pissed off. And you reach out and grab her now by the wrist. And there's a moment of this contest of wills, and then suddenly you see her suddenly afraid of you.
Goodbye.
And all of her veins up and down her body erupt, just explode up and down, like just a little bit of blood spatter, but it's not like constant, it's just all of them burst at once, and she just crumples to the street, dead in an instant. And you could see the darkness pulling out of her back into you. Unfortunately, the strength damage is not going to heal, but
That's fine. I'm above where I started right now.
fair enough.
And then I will look to the big lady. Mistress, it is your turn.
Huh. Well, we can remove Kathy from the initiative order.
Hi,
Kyra.
Kathy.
And Mistress in a mocking way, by the way.
Oh, I got that. The subtext was clear to me, I promise.
I'm gonna free 5 right on top of Kathy's dead ass body. And do Cold Ice Strike again, or try to. I don't have to cast offensively now, do I?
Don't, no.
Yay! Okay. Oh, that's the wrong one. This one? Go. I don't know. I don't know why it's so slow.
There it is.
There it is.
Woo,
So look at all those dice, that's why.
Reflex save. All
Okay,
their
that's a lot of
arcane... Oh, you hate to see it!
Hey,
Also, that is an
54
area of effect, so
gold.
it is not subjected to mirror image.
Yeah, I
She
just wanted to
takes-
point it straight in front of me.
54 points of cold damage as ice just forms right along the trail of your holy symbol, across the street, through her illusions and her, past her, up the wall of a ruined, abandoned home, and across its roof. Just shards of ice
Sorry about that.
reflecting the distant moonlight.
And then for my standard action, I am going to cast Sunbeam.
That's a big kid spell.
That is a big kid spell.
It's a 4 away.
This one is also a line from my hand, so I don't know if the mirror image thing applies to it.
Remember, this one works funny. It's a standard action.
It's one beam, yes, and I get one beam now.
Yes.
But then each round.
Future standard actions, I believe you get 2.
Oh, it's one beam per 3 caster levels. I get.
But only one on the initial casting.
Yeah.
This is the one that we thought was super OP, right?
Yeah.
Right, because we used all of them at once and then realized it was supposed to be spread out.
So here's the bad news. I believe it is a ranged touch attack.
I don't think so.
No, it's a line. That is an area of effect.
Just a line from my hand.
So we're not doing mirror image today, I see.
Oh my god.
He gets a reflex save.
Theoni's good at taking out mirror images anyways, and she's not here.
I can't. She has not made a single gosh dang saving throw yet.
Okay. So
all right, you blast
20 points of damage, and then so it's 3 per caster level. 15. I'm caster level 15. So I get 5.
Yes.
But it's like next. Like, okay, I gotcha.
You are literally Iron Man right now.
She is getting less and less amused
like
by
ice out of one hand, sunbeam out of the other. She said she said it was time for darkness. I'm aiming to prove her wrong.
Yeah, you took that very personally.
I took that very personally. She's lucky I didn't invoke deity and pick the sun one. Okay.
Okay. Want to play? Let's play.
She mad.
Oh, she mad. It
She
is her
mad.
turn.
Yep.
First of all. Okay. First of all, she is going to cast. What's the range on this? Excellent. She is going to cast a spell on Kyra.
Spell resistance though.
Oh, she failed, or did she? She has combat casting.
Shit. Oh, that
Wait, no.
one.
Sorry. Spell penetration is the one she needs, not combat casting. Nope, you're good, I believe, right?
Oh.
What's
yeah,
your
it was a
spell
27.
resistance? 27. Okay, that's good because you did not want to get hit by that spell.
No, I did not.
She casts another spell at you, and you see stone encases your whole body. And for one moment, there's a Kyra statue, and then holy light emanates from her holy symbol and the sacred robe she's wearing, and it's cracked all over as sunlight breaks through the stone before finally shattering the coat right off of Kyra, unaffected completely. She gives you a really disgusted look, and then she's gonna snap her finger.
Staring right.
Well, actually, she's gonna take a quick glance at the stairs that descend down into the bathhouse at you. She's gonna snap her fingers and cast Quicken Dimension Door.
Shit.
Disappearing.
Gone that far.
What is it, like 400 plus something per level?
It is. Well, hang on. It's 400. Okay, it's a long way.
She could have gone a ways.
She could have.
I have a feeling she didn't. Though.
Is it because the combat music's still going? I bet it's because the combat music's still going.
Yeah, I think that's it. It's the atmosphere.
All right, starting round 5. Lem and Sione. You are currently Sione is seated in a copper bathtub. Are you casting the thing?
Well, I'm looking at Lem. I'm gonna grab him by the shoulders. This is serious, Lem. We have to get to Kyra and Faya.
Lem will lean in and just give her a nice big hug.
Oh.
Okay.
Get your clothes, Lem.
Is this important?
Yeah?
Then we go now. Come on.
Okay. I cast Greater Teleport again.
To the crypt.
Okay. So the two of you materialize in the dark crypt where you once saw...
Dodgy's still there.
You know, all of this go down.
Cast spells without components.
It's dark.
Damn it,
You can vaguely make out the, it's... Underbridge is dark to begin with because, bridge overhead. But in the dim light outside, you can make out the doorway is open. No sign of them. Though from outside, you can hear a little yip.
What's the
Of a
fox
small
say?
animal.
Trouble.
What's the fox say?
Get the... Yeah.
Dodgy.
Ow.
What'd he say?
Nope, not doing it.
Stop
Not
that.
doing it.
No.
Come on, Lem. I run out there.
I don't see.
Well, I stand up and I let go of Lem, and then I run out.
I don't see anybody in the
And
front.
I don't look at his dingaling. I give him some
It's fine.
privacy.
As the two of you run outside, it's just in time to see 1,000 feet away, just a line of icicles blast outward, running up a rooftop and into the darkness.
I see
And
Kyra.
Dodgy is seated out here. Dodgy was, he's partway down the street, but he's now looking at you. All his hair is bristling.
I don't see
And
Kyra or Fea.
something kind of weird
Kyra?
going on there too, though. No sign of, you don't see Kyra, you don't see Fea. You just saw the line of ice go out from 1,000 feet down the road. But something kind of weird going on with Dodgy. He looks like his eyes are glowing gold.
Well, I know. I know.
You know.
I know.
I don't know.
Dodgy, need a lift?
No.
He'll come trotting up to you.
Come on, Lem. We need to fly.
Okay.
I really wish you had clothes on.
I really wish I could cast spells.
What?
He doesn't have his component.
Oops. Yeah, sorry. Yeah, well, anyway, what's done is done, and, let's go.
Okay, can I do stuff?
No,
Wait, hang on.
Okay.
not
Did
this
Dodgy
round.
say something?
No, I can't speak to Dodgy.
You sure? I thought I heard him say something.
Did he say something to you?
Oh no.
Thought he
Well,
did.
What did he
save the
say?
inevitable punchline to that for the next round. Fea.
What did he say?
I am going to... Let me make sure I have that on this character, because I mix up Fea and Estelle too often. Locate...
When she disappeared, did her mirror images go with her?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Shoot.
Well, first things first, I'm gonna cast True Sight. Because I'm
Okay.
not having any of that.
That'll work. All right. True sight.
And then I am going to look for her.
I mean, it's just you can see the area you're in.
I know, but I'm just making sure, she didn't just go
Not
invisible.
Do you want to
we've
use a
had
move
that-
action to make a perception check?
Yes. If she's anywhere nearby. And am I able to feel Dodgy's emotions right now still? Or are we too
Yeah. You can feel both the anxious fear and something brand new, a sense of righteous rage.
And can he feel my emotions?
Presumably.
He feels that Fea has when you emotionally conquer something you didn't think you could?
Mm-hmm.
She has that going on right now. And then make a perception check, which is... I know my alphabet. There we go. 17.
17.
Is she a statue?
You can hear a splash come from within the bathhouse.
Which is this one?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, just making sure.
Well, the whole
stairs,
building,
right?
that's a bathhouse. I mean.
No, I'm just making sure it
So
was
you
that
go
one
down
and not
the
like
stairs?
this.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yep.
okay. I see how it works now. I think down?
You gonna go far? Can you get us there quickly, or we just gotta run?
We run. I use spell. As you see her eyes glowing blue. That will be her turn.
Bathhouse.
Oh, yeah.
can
You
play
could 5-foot
Lem
step,
right
but-
where we found him, back in the bath.
Yeah.
Right. He'll be right at home. He'll never
Kyra.
leave here, actually. Okay. I am going to cast Blessing of Fervor on the two of us. Thank you, Olak, giving me those ideas. And then for mine, I will take the extra 30 feet of movement, and I will move 60 feet into the bathhouse.
Okay, so you can kind of see how the map lines up, right?
Yeah, so if I want to go, like here, right?
Mm-hmm.
Or like I was here,
Yeah.
so I can go
If it helps, there, let me do that.
30. When I move 30, do I see anyone? Right there?
No. Though there
Okay.
are, you see two shut swinging doors that presumably
Okay.
lead to different paths.
Shoot. She mentioned she magically went there, so she went to run through the doors. I'm just gonna pick one, and I'll just run through this one, and I'll go right here. Do I see anyone? Fuck!
Somebody screams and they're
You
like,
see her
"How
down
dare
there.
you?"
So a note about this map, because I am somewhat limited in my maps. This is
Yeah.
actually a bathhouse. How I'm treating it is that like the outermost 5 feet would be like walking space. Everything else is actually in.
So I'm in the water right now?
That would be the water.
Okay.
Though the water is mostly like it doesn't look very clean, and it's only about ankle deep.
So the water goes to where? Can you like draw a line around it or something?
Yeah. Well, it's everything except the outermost area. So it
Okay.
would be.
So if that was the case, I would have.
It would be like
Okay, I was here. Hang on.
that.
5, 10, 15, 20. I would have moved like to the edge right here, I think. Yeah. I wouldn't have gone in the water, I guess, is what I'm saying.
Oops. I guess actually probably that. Okay, there you go.
Okay.
And you could, so she
Cool.
would actually be there. Now that I'm looking at
And
this.
she's got like 11 other ones, so yeah.
Oh yes. Oh yes.
My sunbeam, does that take another?
That is a
does it just
standard
happen?
action.
That's a standard action.
That is a standard action, but you get, I
already
think,
used it.
5.
I do get 5, yes.
So, one standard. That's
Just
pretty
hold on
good.
to that for a second.
Okay, so that's Kyra's turn.
If I can, I'll yell to
Sione,
Faya
you're
and
yours.
just say I found her or something.
Yeah,
but
you can
I
do
don't
that.
know if she'll hear me. So
You could yell, like, she's here or something. Presumably,
Yeah, I'll just
Faya's
yell
not
that.
far behind you.
No.
You know what? Dodgy's fucking done. Dodgy begins to float up into the air,
You can fly?
and you see
Cool.
like blossoms beginning to fall from around him,
Give Lem a lift?
and
Dodgy's smaller
the
than
blossoms
Lem.
in the air, the
They could
petals in
halfway
the air
not
begin
dodge.
to freeze. And Dodgy is going to cast a spell.
what? He can cast spells?
Sione
With the
pulls out her
exception
journal.
of Sione and Lem, time appears frozen.
Yo, that's dope, dog.
For 3, you guys have
I
3
needed
rounds. You have 3 rounds, which I would say in that time you can probably get to the bathhouse. Like, you can literally see just ice shards still in the air, mid-disappearing. Dodgy has cast
Wait,
time
so
stop.
everything?
Holy shit.
Everything. Faya, Kyra,
Dodgy, are you
the
Kung
witch. You're not even aware that this has happened.
Oh, cool. Don't worry, guys. We're coming.
We're just gonna
put
appear.
something on your weenus.
His weakness is right here.
And Dodgy
Yeah, cover
just
that
sort
shit up.
of,
Seriously, when you address the
launches
cleavage, I'll address this.
Okay.
down the
look.
street,
Never.
flying at a speed of 60 feet.
Okay.
Oh my god!
It's not my turn,
What a-
but I'm coming with you.
Actually, well, technically it's you and Lem.
Oh, right.
Yeah,
we can-
everybody
I'm
else is
saying
time
that
stopped.
because of this time stop, I'm going to let you guys catch up. So
Okay.
technically it is now Lem's turn. I'm going to say, as of when the time stop fades, you guys can see how the map is laid out. So if I put you on the lower half of the map, you know where you are you're like on the street, not like
Okay,
just floating in the
okay,
ether,
okay.
right?
I'm gonna cast some spells as I'm running.
So Lem, Sione, where's Dodgy? So Faya, from your point of view, just Dodgy, Sione, and Lem they're just suddenly there.
Wait,
There
I
was no
wanna,
arcane, no surge of teleportation. They're just
can I do some stuff as we're running over there?
yes. You have technically 3 rounds if you have anything you wanted to do with that.
I sure do. I'm gonna cast Fly on them.
I sure do.
I sure
A
do.
No,
flying
no,
naked bard.
No. Do
He
not
has,
want.
he has
Don't
the
want it.
option.
Don't
What are you
want
gonna
it.
do, Lem? I don't care.
I don't want it. No.
Here, take
it's,
this.
it's on you now.
I
I
give him
refuse.
a little, what do you call it? What's that thing Dracon got from Burn?
A wand holster?
Seething
A condom?
hatred.
I give him a wand holster, and it's got like 10 wands in it. You can use this to fight,
Oh shit!
unless
I'm
you
good.
don't want to borrow them.
Nope. I'm good.
One
got
is
this.
fireball.
Little brat.
I'm getting increasingly nervous.
Okay.
I will look askance at like the wand sheath though. Would that make you feel better? Lem will dump the wands out and cover himself with the wand.
No! Pick those up!
Just leave those.
You had the problem, not me.
You said you can't cast!
You wanted it covered up. It's covered up. Let's go.
I like to. So that's probably what happened instead of Sione casting some things during this time stop.
Fucking-
So like, Faya, they just materialize in the street arguing.
Give me my wands back! I take them back.
It's the case you want to. I need to.
And
keep
Dodgy
it.
is just floating about 3 feet off the ground.
I don't
Though
want
he
your
gently is going to
your
set back down.
penis in my wand case!
Lem, it is your
I
turn.
can't hear this.
Whose
Whose
turn is
turn?
it?
Lem,
Oh,
I'll point down the stairs without a word, just
okay. Huh. And I'm trying to think of lines of sight. I will look at where's Kyra? What's going on?
Told you,
No?
hags.
Okay.
Hags them. Come on.
Okay, I'm going.
as you guys pass a frozen hag.
oh yeah, I mean, there's one
True.
hag just in the street, frozen solid.
And then another one just exploded.
Yeah,
On the
that's right.
ground.
And another one in a puddle of blood, dead on the street.
And you said I can run like what, 4 times my thingy?
I think that's in a straight line.
If you are running, yeah, as long as it's in a straight line, it would be 4 times your speed. Yep.
Okay, well that
Down
is a
there.
straight line.
Yeah.
Taking the stairs like 3 at a time.
Oh,
Well,
that's what I love
will-
about Pathfinder.
The ability to run.
Well, stairs don't affect you going down.
They don't in 5th edition either.
I know, but it feels
I
like
am
they
gonna
do,
run to there.
You do if
and
you're
spot
clumsy.
Kyra. That'll be
Okay.
my turn.
which I am.
Yeah, running down, you can see Kyra there. Kyra, there's just a buck-ass naked Lem.
Yep.
It's
And
a
I look
bathhouse.
at the
Focus.
thing.
What,
We'll
like-
In
focus
my
with the big
imagination,
lady.
I've slid in because my feet are still wet.
That's true.
Oh my
Yeah.
god.
It's too bad you don't have one of those magic bath towels
squeaking
like
on the
Hollywood has,
floor.
you know?
I've got a wand case around my genitalia. I feel pretty
Yeah.
good about the entrance at this point.
I couldn't get it off in time. He just took it.
I'm
Okay.
just like, Lem, okay.
I'm here
Freya,
for you. Next, somebody else's turn.
I'm gonna go down the stairs 30 feet. There's
Okay.
a wall there, so I'm going
Use
to
your
move.
Blessing of Fervor.
Yes.
oh
Move
yeah.
Another 30.
Yep.
Move another 30. Only
Yep,
I,
and these are
I have that,
swinging doors?
unfortunately.
So they
And then
don't interrupt movement.
Yeah, so give me a second, because I'm super laggy on the thing. 15. 30. She has reach. Could she reach me there?
He does that. Yes, you can.
Okay, so I'm going to make... I will move myself one more up in just a moment. It's super laggy. And I am, for the sake of whatever happens next, I am readying Spell Steal.
Okay.
Or does that not do what I think it does in this edition?
You can read up on it. I'll let you read it.
Okay.
But as you rush in, she looks at you disgustedly. How many thousands of years, and this is the best you can do. Disgusting.
It's the bathhouse, bro.
Hey, bitch.
In
jerk.
Aslanti, I will be... I'm confused. Why are you running then?
The progeny of Zin, and this is all that is left. Ah! And she's like, as she's getting ready to do something, technically it is now Kyra's turn.
Oh, shit. Okay. For my standard action, I will let loose... I have 5. I will let loose 3 sunbeams.
I believe you can shoot all 5 at once, can't you?
Yeah, but when I do, they're gone. So. Yeah,
Are
fuck
they?
it. I'll do all 5 at once.
Wait, is that how that
Yeah,
works?
spell ends when the duration runs out or your allotment of beams is exhausted.
Oh.
So I get 5 total. Yeah, fuck it. Let's do all 5. So that is a reflex
A
save.
successful
again?
reflex save negates the blindness and halves the damage. Okay.
5 reflex saves, I guess? Or is it just 1? Oh, okay. Shit.
Okay. DC of 20. Well,
DC
she fails
23.
once, so she still takes half damage 4 times. And she's blinded either way.
Half damage 4 times. Should I just roll 4d6 one time?
Why don't you just roll 20d6 divided by 2 and then roll 4d6. How about that? Or we can just use
Okay.
if you
20d6.
just cast it once and then roll 20d6 divided by 2.
Okay.
And I will mark that she is blinded.
It's going, I promise.
I'm looking for the blinded token, I promise. There it is.
Okay, so the full damage one is 11, and then 20d6.
Whoa!
Divided by 2.
So it'd be 37.
Yeah. And then
Okay, so you're blasting her with light, and she's ah.
And she's not undead, is she? No.
She does not appear to be.
Okay, well then, channel energy to harm isn't gonna. Right, that only hurts undead, right? Channeling positive energy.
Correct.
Okay, yeah, wanted to make sure I hit that correct. Then I will just move right here.
Okay.
That's my turn.
Okay.
So, it didn't do what I thought it would, so I will dispel magic instead. It's very different. than-
Okay. Yeah, go ahead.
Yeah.
Make your that is a caster level check? No.
Okay.
Yes.
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 DC is 11 plus her caster level.
23. I don't know if it.
23 will not succeed.
Okay, that's fine.
So you cast a spell magic, but trying to pull the darkness off of her that's protecting her, it doesn't take.
Okay.
Okay. Now it's Sione. It is your turn.
Oh shit. Well, by the way, I am flying. Because I had cast, that spell, Overland Flight, and that lasts for like 15 hours.
Basically, you have wings. Red Bull gives you wings.
I'm just chilling, so that gives me 40
sponsored.
feet.
Not sponsored. Yeah.
Hashtag not sponsored.
I'm gonna be here. Keep a little distance away from Lem and his wand holster. That's his now, so. And I will use. Does she still have
mirror images? Yeah,
mirror image?
all of them.
Yeah,
All
I'll
11.
cast Quicken Spell to cast Magic Missile.
Yeah, I told you, really? He knows how to take care of magic of mirror image.
Oh, I have.
Okay, so that's 5 of them.
Actually, is Empower what gives me more dice?
Empower, yes.
I will Empower it as well.
Would give you 2 more.
Yep.
So you can hit 7 of them.
I will do that.
Ooh, good move.
I'll just... Unless I hit her by accident, you want to roll for each one?
Let's save time and just say you hit 7 illusions.
Okay.
If you're okay with that.
How many's left?
5 plus
5.
her, so 6.
Okay. So yeah, I just come in, I'm like, pew, 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 and that's it.
Missiles just tear through one illusion after another.
No, it was 12 including her, so there would be 4.
Oh, you're right.
Her.
You're right.
So
you are correct.
5 total for illusions.
Thank you.
Dude, mirror image is complicated.
Quick math. Yeah. Dodgy is up.
Dodgy is gonna come down.
Yeah, he has a fly speed of 60, but only a maneuverability of good. So he's gonna take like this one, so that he can bank around that corner. By your leave.
Yeah.
Because like otherwise he can't do a hard turn.
Yeah, that's fine.
Do
you think he would double move to be adjacent?
I do. And like there's something weird happening around his fangs though. As he's flying toward her, you see that time is like warping around his fangs. You can see like bits of saliva just clinging in the air and venom just floating and turning into little cherry blossom petals before falling from the air. But also, as he draws closer to her, you can see like just the sweat on her and the shadows around her. The shadows like turn to light and then dark, light, dark, light, dark, light, dark. Thousands of day cycles passing in an instant. Time is moving both faster and slower around his jaws at present.
Yo, he's gonna get that bite.
And when she looks at him, it's not like she's looking at a fox. You, she says in Minkayan.
Okay.
Okay. I guess that's Dodgy's turn, making it her turn. Actually, she's blind. So yeah, she's just kind of looking in his general direction with unseeing eyes. There's like a sense that she can sense he's close. Unfortunately, she's blind, so that's gonna suck for her. We are starting to run out of our bigger tricks. It's tragic. That's tragic. Okay. So she's going to take a 5-foot step away from Dodgy, and she is going to cast Heal. To heal 170 hit points.
What a shame.
85. Yeah, okay. That will also remove blindness. She is no longer blinded.
Oh, do I see her tattoos, by the way?
Oh, yeah. Yeah. They're definitely sort of, but older and similar, but not quite the same.
Okay.
Look, blinking, a fox. How far? And Dodgy just sort of moves protectively to put himself between her and Faya. Really? Now she looks at Faya again. You are of the Kitsagi clan.
Apparently.
I thought you were wiped out. How quaint. I'll correct this error. Along with a great many others tonight. This is a good night. That's unfortunately it for her turn. Lem, it is your turn.
Great night for Lem. Lem found a bathhouse. We chilling.
I mean, the water does not look great. The water is filthy, but it is your turn.
Lem is gonna move in here.
Okay.
I haven't seen this thing. What does it look like?
A woman. A really big woman in long, flowing, violet silk. But covered head to toe in shimmering tattoos that seem to shift and change depending on how the light moves. There is a sense of eldritch power. She is in it. She's more beautiful than pretty, if that makes sense. Like in an otherworldly sort of way. In an inhuman kind of way. Her hair is jet black, however, as are her eyes.
Okay.
Clearly Aslanti.
I will
big.
Look around. How does Kyra look?
I look great. Just like mad that this lady just healed herself, but other than that, I look great.
All right. Well, I will start singing my improved Urge of Doom.
I gotta check if I think she's gonna be susceptible to that. I don't think she has any immunities to that. Yeah, she's not immune. So yeah, she is shaken.
Excellent. And then I think I'm gonna try to channel all the remorse that Lem does not feel for like anything into some terrible remorse, which he can cast because it has verbal and somatic components only.
But no material. Okay. One living creature, technically it counts.
Nice.
She gets a will save.
She does.
She's been rolling like ass tonight, so.
I got a question.
Oh, fuck.
Does she have spell resistance?
She does not.
Oh, okay.
That's okay though, because there are other things that happen. She is still staggered, and she has a -2 to her AC.
Yes. Okay. So she I feel no remorse, no. And like you can see she's struggling to regain control of her emotions, but it'll take her about 6 seconds, in which time she is staggered and a little off her balance. Faya.
Okay, Faya can see her. So Faya's gonna take a page out of Sione's book and use Magic Missile.
Okay.
I think I get 3 charges, and I'm going to intentionally take out her mirror
So
images.
Wand of Magic Missile doesn't work like that in 5th or in Pathfinder?
No?
You can only use 1 charge at a time.
Really?
Really.
Son of a bitch, then I'm not gonna do that. That's a waste. I am
you still get 3 missile if it's a caster level.
No.
Isn't it?
Wands are always at the minimum caster level.
Well, it's CL5.
Unless you specifically make the. Okay, so that's CL5. It would be 3 missiles.
Yeah,
that one is designed to have 3 missiles.
Yeah.
And there's 5 of her total?
There are 4 illusions, 1 real.
Well, actually, instead, I am just gonna give Dodgy an additional ability, which is gonna be, Yeah. So you see, I'm gonna do touch of slime through him. So when he does go to inevitably bite her, he now gains this.
Okay. Sticks to the target. Okay, so yeah, some of the time warped saliva begins to turn viscous and green.
Does it keep turning into petals?
Nope, not anymore. Nope, there are no cherry blossom petals here. Okay. Kyra.
I am going to step right here, and I'm going to cast Storm Bolts.
Ooh, I know that spell from Wrath of the Righteous.
So it says that it doesn't harm natural vegetation or creatures in the area I wish to exclude,
Nope.
and it is a 30-foot radius.
Yep.
I wish to exclude everyone except for this lady right here, and hit me with that fortitude save.
Coming right up.
Dodgy isn't normal.
What do you mean?
This is
Natural vegetation or creatures in the area that I wish to exclude. So
Okay.
I don't know why I assumed natural vegetation meant natural creatures.
Fail.
She got an 18.
You are stunned. You take 78 electricity and are stunned for 1 round.
And is stunned. She is stunned and staggered for that one. So instead of 1 action, she just gets nothing. As Kyra, as you're kind of moving around the bath, advancing on her, your holy symbol. Are you using the sword or the necklace right now?
I think I forgot that I had the sword, to be honest. I'm holding the necklace.
Okay. I mean, it's what feels probably most comfortable to Kyra anyway.
Yeah.
She's the necklace flares once, and there's just a second-long flash of radiance, and then lightning just cracks down on her, electrifying the whole pool and her for a moment. Smoke pouring off of her gasping. You can hear her wheezing. And for a moment, like, her hair has lost its black sheen and taken on a little bit of a gray.
Nice.
Her face is looking a little more haggard and wrinkled.
Okay, and then for Blessing of Fervor, I've never done this before. Cast a single spell of 2nd level or lower as if it were enlarged, extended, silent, or still. So I don't know how this works, to be honest. Cast Blinding Ray as I don't know what to pick. I don't know what they all are. I'm not a sorcerer. I don't know what these all mean.
Hit me with that again. What are you trying to do?
So Blessing of Fervor lets you cast a second spell of 2nd level or lower as if it were enlarged, extended, silent, or still. I'm just trying to figure out what.
Okay, so that would be when you cast Stormbolt. You could have it enlarged, extended, silent, or still.
Oh, okay. That's not in addition to.
Right.
Gotcha. Well, then
so
in
you
that
could
case,
do.
That is not what I'm doing.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah, you wouldn't want any of those on Stormbolt, I don't think. If Empowered was in there, though. Ooh, boy.
Yeah. Okay, that's it. That's my turn.
Okay. Sione. Uh-oh.
What? I'm gonna cast Sirocco. On her ass.
Well, I see. Taking advantage of while she can't fight back. Cool.
Yeah, it's like right in this area.
Yeah. Something
Nice.
like that. Or do you want... Well, you could put the center further back so people could actually get to her.
I get to move it. I am the one who moves.
I forgot you had control. Go ahead.
Okay, that's
You
it.
do you.
Just like that.
Okay.
You need to make a fortitude save. I don't
Sure
know if
do.
you have any disadvantages because you're like shaken and stirred and everything.
-2. You said fortitude. Uh-oh. Well,
Would be
tragic.
stunned as well. I don't know.
24 still
You
fails.
fail.
Yep, doesn't matter.
So you take
Okay.
28
Hell yeah.
fire damage. And you're knocked prone.
Yeah,
And
you guys
you're-
are hammering her. She just drops to the ground.
And she's fatigued. Yep, that's it. Just kidding. I cast Quicken Spell, and
Just kidding.
Just kidding.
Thought I
I'm
was
not
done.
I just realized I had Stormbolt. I could have.
You thought I was done, but I was
shit.
not done. Let's see.
First time
I also have Sunbeam.
Would a fireball be too much?
At this
No.
point,
I'll
Fuck it.
I think
fireball her.
Sione's a little past the point of asking questions like, what is too much?
Fuck it
I'm
up, girl.
gonna fireball her.
I don't even care if you hit me. I'm gonna be honest.
I
Fuck
will
it
There's
up.
your fireball. You may position
Actually,
it as.
yeah,
wished.
I'm gonna position it right there.
Ah, no,
Let's put
no, no, no,
Kyra
no,
in
no,
it
no, no.
too. Yeah.
I mean, if you really work it, you could probably
Oh,
get
don't.
Lem in there.
Oh
Perfect.
my god, no.
Oh, look at that.
Yeah.
Move it up one, you can get Faya.
Hell yeah!
Disrespect.
All right, where are you putting it though? Where are you really
Right
putting it?
Right there. I was not joking. Fireball.
Why are you not joking?
Why would I be joking? I have a wand to exclude all of my friends.
Who accused
Am I
Sione of having no
that?
sense of humor?
I didn't know
The
that.
problem is she has a Verizian sense of humor, so like she thinks
Don't
she's
worry,
playing a
I'll-
little joke. The
This
rest of
is
you are
what
like,
Oleg
"Ah!"
was talking. This is what Oleg was talking about earlier. He's like, I'm used to just being surrounded by fire.
Don't worry, I'll be fine.
I mean, it might take you guys a second to
Honestly-
realize, like, no, it's totally fine. You're not burnt.
Fire doesn't bother me.
Fire never bothered me anyway.
Technically, she's
Exactly,
got all
that's
kinds
how
of
I am.
penalties on this reflex save, but you never know. It might be a natural. It's not. Okay.
Yeah.
That's 42 points damage.
Fucked. Whatever your name is. Medusius.
I almost
Something
get
like that.
fucked.
Yo
That's too
Medusius.
easy.
Yamadushis.
Okay.
Okay.
Yamasoth.
Damn. All right. Well, there's an explosion of flames and just swirling Sirocco hot airs, and this
Yeah.
bathtub is dank.
Not anymore. I'm
Smells
cleaning it.
good in here.
Dodgy.
Cleaning it.
We're burning away the
Sanitization.
bacteria.
Is Dodgy willing to chance the? I think you're getting a sense of serene confidence from him
Okay, he'll do
that
it.
it is worth delivering this bite.
Okay, he's doing it.
Okay, so Sione, make a caster level check.
Okay.
Against Dodgy? Wow.
All familiars have spell resistance at you guys' level.
Oh, nice.
Dragon has it too.
I actually
What?
don't know
A
Dodgy's
caster level
spell
check?
resistance.
It's on his character sheet.
I know, I just don't. I'm not good at reading
26.
this one.
26 does not succeed.
Good.
Nice.
Dodgy is going to make a bite attack. Go ahead and make your bite. He's got a lot going on here.
22.
She is prone, so Dodgy, that 22 becomes 26. She is, oh Jesus.
Also got like -2 to AC
Yeah,
anyway.
Yeah, there's so many penalties, even with all of her buffs.
Get
Seemingly,
clobbered.
Seemingly, though, here's the interesting thing. Dodgy is not distracted by her illusions, as
Ooh,
currently
True
he is
Sight.
benefiting from True Sight.
Nice.
What? This is like a Super Saiyan Fox right here.
Right,
You
Fox.
went Avatar mode. You went Avatar
Yeah.
mode.
I need 2 fortitude saves, and I guess for Touch of Slime, I need.
We've got
I
other
need to
things,
make
too.
a spell thing. I need to do this.
So first of all, why?
That's for the Touch of Slime.
She doesn't have spell resistance.
No? Oh, I
No.
thought she did.
Nah,
Maybe.
nah. So
Okay.
first of all, she let's do this one step at a time. She takes 3 points of damage, and she is now bleeding, and she has to make a fortitude save for the venom.
Oh wait, she also takes the because that's a bite.
Oh, yep. yep.
Hey, Sonic
That's true.
Boom! Coming from the
She
wand
is not
holster.
affected by the venom. So that's finally one successful saving throw today.
Good
Okay.
job.
I need another fortitude, though.
Another fortitude. Here it comes. Here it comes. I have a feeling this is
Oh my god. Wow.
2 for 2. Okay.
Rude.
We are not playing
once-
green slime today.
For once, she's making her saves.
Yeah.
She also needs to make a DC 27 Fortitude save from the Touch of Ages.
Is
What
that
the
what's
fuck?
on his jaw?
Or mange.
Oh, yes! Get right.
Yeah, it's mange.
Checks
I
out.
like how you saw it like 5 seconds before I did because my thing is so laggy.
She takes 1 point
I'm
of
here for
strength,
you.
dexterity, and constitution drain. And you see her beginning to age rapidly.
Bye.
As like her face starts to shrivel, and where she looked to be, well, when you first saw her, maybe like in her late 20s, when you just before Dodgy bit her, she looked like she was maybe in her mid 30s. After he bites her, she looks like she's maybe in her mid 40s,
Oh.
and maybe mid to late 40s. I'm going to deduct that from her ability scores. Though here's the fun part. Dodgy also gets 4 more attacks.
Dang.
Though
Or
each
more.
at a consecutive or a cumulative -5 penalty to hit.
Okay.
Oh,
That's still crazy.
that's me.
though.
Yep.
I gotta hit buttons.
Yep.
Okay, so
1. That's gonna miss.
Second one will hit. No?
Okay.
No? None of them?
So, hold on. We got a lot going on here between shaken,
Be
stirred,
mad.
prone.
None.
Mic on.
Flambéed.
Mic off.
That is going to be. So, actually, from the con drain,
Ached.
that is going to be another hit. So, Lem does another d6. Only the 24 is going to hit. The others, because of the growing penalty.
out of curiosity, how much channel points would it require for Chat's Blessings for the last one to hit?
Well, the last one has -20 to it. So the 17.
What do you mean -20? I thought it was like minus.
If it's
Fi-
a
like-
-5,
-5,
-10,
10,
-15.
20.
Oh.
Like it's adding 5.
The
to
17
the
you could
penalty.
you could bring up to a hit.
With how many?
We've
Is
got
it worth it?
4, I think. 5.
I don't think it's worth it.
No, it would be 2. 2 Chat's Blessings would bring it up to a hit.
Oh, that's kind of worth it.
Do it. Do it.
2.
Okay, that's going to be another 5, 6, another 6 points of damage. She is bleeding, and more importantly, she's going to take 2 more fortitude saves. Actually, 4 more fortitude saves because there's the venom as well. There's against the venom. She saved once.
Hey.
But she
Once.
took 2 points of dexterity damage. And
We're just,
then
like,
here
damaging
is
her ability
against
scores
the
all
H.
over the place, huh?
She failed both. She looks like she's a woman in her 60s now. As her con,
Hi.
strength, and dex are all draining. And as Dodgy is here, he's kind of concealed a little bit by the Sirocco, but as the air is whirling about, you can almost see the spectral form of a bent old man kind of around Dodgy, but only sometimes, almost like it's a trick of the light. True Sight. Who has True Sight right now? Is it Faya?
Me, yes.
Yeah.
Faya, you don't see the fox anymore. You can see a wizened old Minkayan man leaning on a cherry wood staff.
Oh, shit.
And where
My
Dodgy's
great,
bite
great
strikes,
grandfather.
you see him reaching out and just touching her, and you can see her aging rapidly before his touch.
We will address this later, because addressing it now is not Faye's style.
It is her turn. She kind of does nothing because she is stunned, staggered, prone, fatigued, and shaken.
I guess she can't move from the Sirocco, huh?
She sure can't. Lem, it is your turn.
Take that damage.
She takes 27 more.
And she's exhausted.
And exhausted. I don't know if you can see her aura through the Sirocco, but it's not looking great.
Very red. Very
It's
red.
a little bit. It's a little darker than Sirocco. It's kind of nice.
She looks like an ancient bent old tree, and she's no, not like this. I've spent too much time for it to end like this.
Yeah, this seems like your kill, girl.
Yeah, I'm feeling that vibe. So I'm going to... What am I going to do? I'm going to cast Virtuoso Performance, which only requires a verbal component. And now I'm going to swift action my Inspire Courage in everybody.
Oh, well, that'll give +3 to attack and damage, and save against fear.
Nice.
Bubble.
Okay. Well, after Lem dancing his happy buck-ass naked ass off over there in the corner of the bath.
It's right in front of me too. Like there's no way to avoid it.
I mean,
There's
honestly,
no
this
way. His
is
butt
just
is
a
in
Tuesday
front of
night
you.
for Lem. I mean, dancing naked in a bathhouse is like what he does.
I feel like I should get a bonus of some type for that.
I feel like after this fight, you might have a hero point coming your way.
You did get a bonus. You got a free
Bea.
wand holster.
Fea is gonna cast Phantasmal Killer.
No
shit.
Yes, girl.
It.
She takes the shadows that are with around her.
Got a Fortitude save.
Will and then Fortitude.
Right, you are.
I don't know how many things that she has. No.
25. However, -2 for being shaken, which would put it to 23.
Use the rest of it.
It would take 4 points. 1 hero point could knock that below your DC.
I don't have any hero points to give you. Otherwise I would.
I don't have a hero point, sorry kids.
Me either.
Oh.
I'm outie.
I rerolled.
I will sacrifice half of my hit points for it, though.
What about Chat's Blessing?
I will sacrifice
Damn it.
100 of my hit points for it, though. I will sacrifice my hit points.
I have a hero point.
You could use that. You're affecting her, so you can have that. She has -4 to the will save. All right, that brings us to the Fortitude save.
Thank you.
The Fortitude save part of our programming.
Oh shit.
That is just unlikely.
Again, I will sacrifice all of my hit points for this. I will literally sacrifice myself for this shit.
Statistically, that was unlikely.
Yeah. However, she does still take some damage. 3.
Does being exhausted give her any huge penalty?
Can't Lem do like Moment of Greatness or something? Don't you have a thing for that gives a or no, that's for saving throws.
Yeah.
Technically, you could do that to make her re-roll. I'd allow that. That seems like that makes sense.
Well,
like ending your performance to make her re-roll a saving throw. It's in the spirit of it, right?
If you're about it, I will.
No, I feel like that would establish a pretty nasty precedent, though. That would make that extremely overpowered.
It is a first level spell. So.
It's okay. She takes
I buy your
5.
argument.
That's true. She is still taking damage.
Yeah.
So hang on, before you do that. Actually, right. No, you're right. She takes 5 points of damage. She is bleeding. So on her turn, she's going to take bleed damage.
Yes.
I will say it's very clear it's very obvious to you that she is dying. What do you imagine? Tell us about your phantasmal killer, since you've essentially killed her.
Okay,
So
I don't really know what she fears the most, because that's kind of what Phantasmal Killer targets, is people's fears.
I mean, tell us about Feya's side of things. Like, what's her general demeanor? Do you say anything, do anything here?
Feya isn't one of many words, that's the problem. In Aslanti, she will say, the irony of hags as she ages, because the lady is aging literally.
She's turning
to
into
death.
a hag.
Mm-hmm. And she will let the hag, now because she's definitely a hag, see what Feya's fears would be, because Feya shares the fears of aging and death.
Being human comes for us all. She sees this. No. And as you cast the illusion over her, no, I rejected you. I rejected you first, King. And since she's bleeding out, she's like on the ground now, wheezing and like blood pouring from her mouth and throat and arms.
She just keeps like snapping at her, just like, bitch.
I mean, you guys can really only watch in horror as she just continues to age, her skin turning desiccated and looking almost zombified.
Feya will get like up close.
She kind of reaches.
To the Sirocco, though.
So young. And like the Sirocco, the winds of the Sirocco blow the dust that's left of her skin off of her bones, leaving nothing but dry, brittle bones and a cracked dress where before had been a giant witch.
I'm gonna vacuum the suck up all the particles real quick.
So who was that?
Lama Des. I actually don't know how to say the name, Tim.
I don't fucking know how to say it either.
Yamadushis.
I think that's
how
it. I believe it is Yamadushis.
Yamadushis. Yamadushis. Does she? Do you know her? You didn't know her?
Remember that body, Sione?
Yes.
I accidentally put her together.
Accidentally?
I put her head in my bag and it magnetized.
It's worth a giant chunk of XP, by the way.
Damn. Oh, Clem, get some, and I'll take my shawl.
We had to get here very quickly.
Sorry.
It's fine. It's fine. Don't need anything.
Sayone still wet.
Did you take a bath?
We were in the bath together.
Oh.
Yeah, Sione's dripping wet, by the way.
Becoming good friends, are we?
The best of friends. We got to know each other very well. We had a pretty good embrace too.
And as you guys are kind of walking up the steps of the bathhouse having this conversation, I would imagine Lem very unapologetic. Like anybody walking behind him.
This dress, he's very intrigued by this dress. Though.
It was very, very badly ruined, I should point out. Like it aged with her.
We can work with that.
Okay. As you guys are like finishing up though and departing this ruined bathhouse, Dodgy giving a patient, knowing look to Feya. We're going to end here for tonight. However, I am giving a hero point to Feya, a hero point to Lem. I already gave Olak, I gave Olak his hero point already. I think those are our hero points of the day.
I would ask for consideration to redistribute mine. I really just turned up. I did nothing.
No, I'm good with giving it to you. Yeah, I'm giving hero points every week.
Deserved.
I mean, I'm trying to make sure there's a bigger presence of hero points so we can get more heroic, bold, rule of cool.
Listen, I'm telling you, I am still willing to sacrifice all of my hit points for someone else to do something epic. Okay.
As Christmas is coming, every one of you guys gets another hero point. Merry Christmas.
Ooh.
Or happy holidays, whatever you celebrate. Or, have a wonderful... Yes?
Is there one little thing that I can do before the game officially ends?
What one little thing did you want to do?
Well, Faya is actually going to hug Dodgy, which to everybody else seems like she's hugging a fox.
But to you, it is a strangely beautiful old Minkayan man composed completely of blossoms, bark, and antler-like branches.
Mm-hmm.
Leonie just looks knowingly. And does that nod thing. Still, you know it, right?
Fucking a fox, bro.
There is one other thing, by the way. Mechanically speaking, once per day, for 1 round per caster level of Feya's, Daji may assume the form of a Toshigami Kami.
Okay.
Oh!
And we will discuss some of how that works next week, but mechanically, defeating her is what unlocks this.
Well, good night, everyone.
Good night,
So,
guys.
thank you so much for hanging out, chat.
Holiday.
Have a happy holiday, a wonderful week, and a wonderful evening. Good night, everybody.
Night.
Enjoy.